do we want to have a serious conversation, especially the three of us here? Eddin, you're included too.
Okay.
You've never been overfucked?
I have.
You've never felt lost after
Rory.
fucking 5 women in 5 days?
Yes, I have. But I'm saying
It's not a good feeling.
No, for sure. In
feel like a warrior. Yeah, I feel
Marcus's case, nah, you can be overfucked.
I think I went to the roof and yelled or some shit. Like
You did a war cry?
more! That's all you got!
You climbed the rocky steps.
Give me more!
No warrior now.
Act bad, act bad, act bad. Act bad, 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 act bad.
If you look good, act bad. If you look good, act bad. If you look good.
I'm waiting for y'all. I'm good.
Waiting for us?
Yeah.
Bad, Rory.
Is it because I look good?
Yeah, you look great.
So I act bad?
Damn.
See, I got the chains out. Mm-hmm. You look good, act bad.
Maul look like a Ghostbuster.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
I'm only 33. I can look good and act bad if Puff could be butt ass in a hotel.
Was he butt ass?
He was butt ass.
Fab was giving us
a nice ass.
Deleon bars. He's 45.
Don't do that to Deleon.
I love that record.
How come y'all don't never call Puff old?
Because he doesn't look
They
old in
literally
the video.
called him an old man. all
He
the
looks
time.
incredible in that video.
Yo, but y'all call me old every week.
Yeah, because you're old.
And Puff is 13 years older.
You are old.
Well, you act older than Puff though.
You do.
How?
You look good, but you don't act bad.
Puff doesn't wear hats.
You breathe old. You smile old.
Wait, how do I act? Wait. Hold
You
on,
do pause, but like, how come you don't act bad? You look good.
Wow.
You have a hairline that you cover.
I don't know what act bad means. What does act bad mean?
You know what?
You know
it
what
is.
it
The
is.
City Girls broke it all the way down.
You gonna go butt ass on the balcony? Because that's acting young.
You gonna hang out the car and
I've been
pour
butt ass
liquor
on
in
the
the bitches'
balcony.
mouths and stand
No.
on couches and no, you're not gonna act bad. You act old.
You gonna stick your
That's
tongue
cool,
out?
but you're
Yeah, I'm not pouring alcohol in chick's mouth. No,
Why not?
Why not? The fuck?
I don't know.
Well, you do admit that record is fire.
No, record is real dope. I
And
like
we
record.
can't call Puff old. He does not look old. Only
Puff
Puff
does
can
not look old
If
at
I
all.
do that at 52, please take me out of my misery. But
Well,
Puff-
you at 52,
See, but
you'll look
that's-
82.
100%.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
At 35, I should probably stop
see,
saying that
that's-
record.
Puff is
Puff's
the
53.
Puff is the
Oh, he's a
he's
great
the
age.
example of black not cracking and
Dick still working.
melanin. What?
All right.
All right.
Why do you?
How did we
you
get
don't
to
know
that?
that?
What's wrong with that? Why his dick can't work?
he's
I mean,
fucking
I
a young
didn't-
girl. That's why I said that. And y'all niggas dicks be working. Hashtag like
The Al Pacino, everyone.
How do you hashtag that? Just because you put a hashtag on it don't mean it's okay.
It is
Like,
Pride Month, so it's appropriate. To...
How does that?
Happy Pride Month to Demaris, Yomi, Eddin.
Why Eddin?
well, Pride Month actually includes all of us. That's why it's the rainbow. It's for you to take pride in whatever your sexuality is.
Which letter are you?
Everybody.
In Pride Month?
M.
Maul, what's
If
your
it's for
letter?
all of us.
What's heterosexual?
They didn't add
H?
it. They didn't add an
Yeah.
S to LGBTQ.
Straight.
No,
So what?
H.
That's why
It's not
that's a
for us.
plus. It's a plus. It's
Plus.
Pride
Oh, we're the
Month is
plus.
to celebrate
Yeah.
everybody.
We're the plus
for you
one.
to be
Yeah.
proud. Yeah, for you to
Oh,
be
bet.
proud.
I would love to be a
Your
plus one
I
to
didn't
the,
agree
to
to
the
be a
community.
plus.
You're not
So what
Maul
are you?
plus.
I'm. What's
Yo,
heterosexual?
if you look good, act gay.
heterosexual isn't in the LGBTQ, but Pride
so
Month has
so they
nothing
don't want to
do-
include straight men into.
It's
But
the
Pride
plus.
Month has nothing to do with LGBTQ. Pride Month symbol is the rainbow, which is
Gotcha.
all the colors, and it's meant to be inclusive.
Thank you, Demaris.
Yeah, also the Irish, too.
Okay.
Yes.
They keep
Well,
adding colors. There's a
Pride
lot
Month.
of colors they keep throwing in the mix.
Well, Crayola keeps creating colors.
In the mix is hilarious.
Crayola.
Like they don't have-
It's Crayola's
No,
fault.
that we just
Put
figured
him
it
next
out.
to Bud Light.
We just
Let's
figured
get
it
him
out.
out of here.
No, we just figured it out. Pride Month is all Crayola's fault.
It's Crayola's fault.
It's presented by, powered by, engined by Crayola.
And remember, as the years went, that the Crayola box started adding colors that, like, the name you didn't even know.
Well, because remember, skin tone was just white for a while.
Yeah,
It
They
was.
would- yeah, and then they changed the name to Peach.
yeah.
Then everyone had to be
remember
seen.
when that- Yeah.
Oh, well, how dare us, niggers? Sorry.
Anyways, happy Pride
Yeah,
Month.
happy
And
Pride
shout
Month.
out to Puff, the City Girls, and Fab
Yeah, I don't know.
for the song of the summer.
This is
all over the
indication
place.
of what this month is going to be like. God help us all. Welcome to a new episode of the new Rory and Maul podcast. I am Maul,
I'm Rory.
and we are back after a few days off of not seeing each other. How y'all doing, man? Y'all look
Days.
good.
It's been more than a few days.
It's been about what, 12 days?
Like
Yeah,
a week.
almost
Seen
2
each
weeks.
other? Yeah, man.
Well, we saw each other. We didn't see you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we. I'm like the rainbow. I'm including all of us. We.
We were in
We are
LA
different
acting
shades.
bad.
Eddin has a nice tan. Eddin, where were you?
I was in Mexico.
Okay. I'm going to leave that one alone. Too easy. How was your trip?
It was good. It
Start there, right?
was good.
How was it?
It was chill.
a
I got
good
to see.
time?
It was a lot of sightseeing.
You were in Cabo? Like which one?
Cancun.
Cancun. What sightseeing you do in Cancun?
Oh, you definitely were acting bad.
You was DJing? You was
A lot of
working?
ass there. That's
You was
what it was.
working?
No, I was chilling.
Just chill?
Yeah, I needed a breather
I
from
see
all of
Yomi
you.
was on the beach. She gave us feet in waves.
You were looking at Yomi's feet, bro?
Yomi said you were looking at my feet.
I wasn't looking at Yomi's
I think
feet. She
I-
had the camera pointed down as she was walking.
You did
towards
do that.
the
That was
water.
it.
I
That was
DM'd
weird.
Yomi and made a comment about her feet.
Of course you did.
What'd you say about her feet?
Do we need
I
to
was
report it?
giving
Like,
them the
what-
toes on for the free.
Yeah, you did give the toes for free.
Did you just like double tap?
It was literally like a split second.
It was
that was
enough.
enough.
Feet.
That was
You know,
elite.
you can go in your like analytics and go and see how many people went back on that story.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh shit! I didn't know people could see that.
Shit, I didn't know that
Probably
either.
like the biggest creep on earth.
Damn it.
Wait, all right, hold on. Wait. Can you go back and see the numbers or see who
You can
went
see
back?
the numbers. You
You
can't
can't
say
see
who.
who.
You can't
okay.
say who.
Oh,
Thank God.
All right, cool.
Y'all are so
But to say now, y'all just
embarrassing.
being too nosy. Like,
That
all right,
got me
mind your
scared.
business. Don't worry about how many times I went back and looked at it.
Yeah.
Instagram, the whole company has to be created by women.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
It's too many analytics that don't matter to actual work. It only matters to women. Why the fuck can you see how many people double backed your photo?
Well, you need to know those analytics. We need
For
to know
what?
those analytics, right?
I've never looked at those.
You look at every fucking thing else.
Yeah,
You
except
don't
for that.
Look at the analytics on how many people.
Yeah, Julian is lying, first of all. He's definitely looked at those analytics.
100%.
Julian texts you with the weirdest analytics at the weirdest time. Like, we got to have a talk about that. Don't text me analytics after a certain time. I don't give a fuck what clip is going viral. I don't
Yeah.
care what our subscriptions are looking like after a certain hour. Leave me alone.
But it'll be like 4 a.m. You know he's chewed up.
Yeah.
Just finished, just rolled over, just looking at his phone,
You
just
think
looking
that's
at
what
weird
I'm doing
analytics.
afterwards?
You
Kind
definitely
of,
check
yes.
our
Yeah, you
analytics
definitely get
after
chewed
you
up.
fuck.
You give
Yeah,
us
I have.
ESPN LeBron stats about our analytics. Like, do you know on Halloween?
Nobody has had more downloads than us on Halloween. Nobody. But yeah, so y'all went to LA. Congrats, Rory, on a beautiful album.
Thank
seems
you.
to be received really well.
Hey, thanks.
The people
No,
seem to be
keep
loving
clapping.
it.
that was enough.
Constant validation,
Top
please.
10 in the U.S.
Top 10 in the
Wow.
U.S.
Top
All,
10 in
top
the
10
all
US.
genres.
Of all
all
genres.
genres? Wow.
That's a fucking win for my
inclusive.
brother
Hey,
Rory.
thanks.
Yeah.
Stop. No, keep going.
That's a fucking
Thank you so
win.
much.
It's a
Chain
phenomenal
out.
album. You guys, you were in LA for your album release party. How did it go?
It was good. It was a nice little private shindig.
That shit was fire.
Friends and
Yeah.
family.
It was fun.
You were fucking
I was hammered.
yo.
Shocking.
Julian was drunk off.
Was it
his
open
ass.
bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he was here.
Yeah.
And it was like not
Azad
like,
and I were going drink for drink. It was
Yikes.
and it wasn't like it wasn't
That's on.
Casamigos tequila. It was like tequila you shouldn't be drinking straight.
yeah.
Herodora. I was.
I was
oh, okay.
close to dead. J. Alphonse came. I was happy. Speaking of private,
Wait, he was there.
I was
Wow.
happy to see that he didn't hate me.
I didn't see you.
no, of
He
course
wasn't
I'm
gonna hate
joking.
you.
But it was nice to see him since the whole controversy.
Yeah, the
But I'm
whole
glad-
controversy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that clip might go viral again this month.
Oh, I could definitely see that.
It's the month for it.
It's definitely the month for it.
I said
I'll
to Jay, I was
repost
like,
it.
no photos of the two of us.
Interesting.
Should I repost it?
No.
No, absolutely
you
not.
shouldn't.
Please don't.
But no, it was fun.
Analytics?
Did some press run stuff, which was
So
interesting.
everybody was hitting me like, "Yo, Rory is outside." Bootleg Kev went on the community with T-Rail.
Yeah, I went to two
AD.
podcasts.
That's enough.
That's outside.
And then
for
I
you.
did Ebro, but that was recorded earlier. But yeah, I was outside.
Still counts.
It was good to see T-Rel and AD. I like the setup they have over there. It was the only part of the press run where I think it got a little out of character. But
Nah, I
I had
think
to get some stuff off my chest.
No, you hit me, you text me because I didn't know, I didn't like get wind of it until like you hit me. Then I went and checked everything, like see what the fuck was going on.
Well, because everyone started calling me.
Yeah.
Like I felt fine leaving 80s. And then I got all these calls like, yo, you all right? I was
Yeah.
like, why do I come across this way all the time?
Yeah, like soon as you text me about it, a few other people hit me and text me about it and was like, you know what, man, I'm glad Rory is he's letting his steam off a little bit.
Well, I mean, it was a 2.5 hour pod, I think, and
Yeah.
there was maybe 10 minutes of that
that's all it
content.
takes.
It was a great, despite that whole thing, and even that was fine. It was a really great interview to just chop it up with everyone over there.
Yeah.
And Bootleg Kev, I'd been meaning to do a show. I love his show.
Yeah.
So that was a great conversation. Definitely a nerded out conversation, which I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was definitely an interesting week to say the least.
And then you took how was baby Amara on the flight?
She was great. I was petrified, like trying to tire her out at the gate, Like, she doesn't even walk yet. I'm trying to get her to walk. Like, hey, run around, tire
Was she
yourself
right
out.
on the flight? Did she cry a lot?
No, she knocked out pretty quick. We didn't use any drugs or anything. If anyone knows any drugs to give infants, please let me know. I'm just not aware yet.
No.
But she did really, really, really good.
Didn't I tell you?
I
told
was
you.
scared.
You was panicking before
Hell
the
yeah.
flight. I said, yo, she's going to surprise you. She's going to do very well on her first flight.
But the stroller we had to check and ended up at baggage claim. And anyone that's been to LAX, you know it's a bit of a walk. She's heavier than I thought. At least in the house, I can put her down at times.
Yeah.
Or I have like, the thingy that, she straps to your chest.
Like
Sack
you didn't have
Julia?
that on you?
It was checked.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, carrying her around. And then LAX, again, if you've been there lately, baggage claim has been a nightmare because everything gets like blocked. They need to like redo that. And Julian showed up too to help out, Uncle Jew,
Uncle Juice.
Nice.
which is passing Amara around because she's
Yeah.
13 pounds now.
How was besides that, Julian? How was LA though? I want your version of
my
what LA was
version?
like. Yeah.
It was chill. I mean, I hung out. My friend has the home in the valley, so I crashed with him. It was pretty tame. I spent most of my time with Rory. Like we hung out at the rooftop of the hotel.
Yeah, shout out to the Dream Hotel. They're very nice and accommodating. I was also nervous about the Dream Hotel because, highlight room is up top.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we thought it was going to be a nightmare. It was not at all. It was incredible. And highlight room is so beautiful and peaceful during the day. Like once you get
Yeah, it was nice.
once you get rid of like the junior escorts at midnight, like it's such a beautiful place
It's a
to
whole
be.
different energy.
Nice.
Like food is incredible. Like shout out to Dream Hotel.
Armani was in town. He
Hey.
linked with us.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me more about the party, man. I want to hear, give me the good shit. How was Demaris acting? Was she acting bad?
She was definitely acting bad.
Demaris is acting. But honestly, I got pretty drunk that I couldn't give you like a fair analysis.
Julian was
night
acting
as a
bad.
whole. Just my experience.
I was semi-sober. I was not
I have a
acting
disposable
bad.
camera. I'll get
I
them
was
developed.
fine.
Oh, that'll
I
tell,
sat-
that'll give us everything.
Yeah.
I sat
She
in.
was twerking and don't go.
He's I didn't hear one song. I came late. He's lying.
That's how
I
bad
came
she was
late.
acting.
Demaris
Like, I don't
did
think it's
come-
the BPMs
Demaris
for twerking.
came really
I
late.
came super late. I
Which
didn't
is
hear
crazy.
one episode, one song off
Because you
Rory's
came
album.
late.
You came in 2 hours after the fucking album dropped.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like we listened to the album already. By that
Okay,
point,
for the
we were
person
listening to
I was with,
NERD.
We were running a little late.
You had
a
all day.
little late?
We were running a little late.
What did-
I came in that day. I came in from New York that day and started immediately getting ready.
You know I follow you on Instagram, right?
You were butt ass at the hotel.
Like you were taking shots at noon.
Noon, yeah.
You had
Next-
mad time to get ready.
Next door though.
Fam.
Go get ready.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Nothing about
You
the
had
story
9
is like
hours.
giving her
I
any
was
bill.
The party
late.
was at 8.
I was late, but I was still there for 2 hours. 2.5 hours is a nice time to be at a party. I sat in the corner. They had like a little roped off section. So I sat in the corner. I talked to everybody. I was chill. I took a bunch of shots. We got Rory drunk.
Definitely
We
did.
gave Rory a cake. We surprised him with a cake.
Hey.
Album themed.
Beautiful cake. No one shoved it in my face too, which was helpful.
That's more birthday.
I liked my fit. And then I did the most Rory thing ever. I went to Denny's by myself.
That sounds about right.
You know what I did after?
That's a great way to end the night of a celebration after the album.
I ended up at a show.
Seriously?
I sent Rory a video the next day because I forgot that I went there. I ended up at a show. My Falcons was DJ. My homie's the Pangea guy. So I pull up at this thing, and fucking Jeremiah's on stage doing that Wii song. There's no.
No, how's it go? Come on.
Sing
No, yeah, sing
I
it.
was waiting for you to hit the note.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Was it actually Jeremiah or was it his
It
brother?
was him.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't give him enough credit for trying to pull that off because
dope.
it was so obvious and he still didn't care.
That's
ill.
But that's random as fuck though.
I walked in. I got the address. I had the information. So you know me. I'm like, Yog, I'm going to the green room. The guy's like, who are you? I was like, don't worry about it. Just let me go. So
I'm Jeremiah's brother.
Wait.
Have you ever heard of Jason Derulo?
Yeah, like who are you? Don't worry about it. Just let me go.
you'd be
Like,
surprised.
what?
You'd be surprised how often that works.
Yo, what?
Yeah, it works.
Don't worry about it. Let
Right,
me
like,
go.
I hired you, sir.
Yeah.
Right.
So I go into through the green room and Jeremiah had just gotten off stage. And he's like back there too. And I was like, oh, it is him. Like I had to verify for myself.
Did you call him Big Bro?
Yeah,
I think he's older than Jeremiah. That would be the craziest part. Calling somebody.
you think I'm older than Jeremiah?
How old is Jeremiah?
He's probably like 34.
Yeah, I was going to say 34.
They
35.
also did that to me at Rory's
Oh, he's
party.
35. He's older than
I was in
okay.
charge of the guest list, but I didn't put my own name down because I'm not that bright. So I went to walk in the party and they were like, excuse me, like your name's not on the list. And I'm like,
Yeah, then everyone
I wrote the list. Can you
They
just
said
I am the list.
everyone got mad at me for the person I hired doing their job. Like, no, you're not on the list. You can't come in. Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn, it was like that outside?
No, it was calm. Like I personally invited everyone.
I
Like,
had
it wasn't
a friend that
yeah.
wasn't on the list that came later. It was fine.
It was just a
Well, did you use your line? Like, don't worry about it.
I kind of did. Yeah.
It works. It works
Benner
for
had to
everybody.
get me in. Benner was like, she's fine. Like, just let her.
Ben was smoking a cig, like she's good.
So how nervous were you? How many times did you click refresh on the charts?
The funny thing, this is gonna sound corny, and you guys probably won't believe me, but like we didn't make this album for any charts in mind. Like,
No, I know.
that was the least of my worries. But that's why that shit gets weird. Once I realized I could make the charts, then I kept hitting refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had it just been, for the audience we wanted it for, I wouldn't have cared to look at charts, anything. But that shit can get addicting once you realize you're in the mix. It's like,
Yeah.
In the mix.
It's fun to watch.
can I make it to number 9?
Absolutely. It's fun to watch. Rest in peace to the icon, the legend, the Queen Tina Turner passed away over the week.
Had
12 days we were gone.
conflicting feelings about that.
Rory.
What?
Yeah.
Let's pull it up.
Rory definitely hit
I
the
get
chat
it.
and said, oh God.
Damn, Tina.
Wait, this is a private chat.
Well, this is a private.
Oh, if Tina would have hung on for one more week,
You had
would have had a number 1 on the R&B charts.
You would have had a number 1 on the R&B charts had it been not for the unfortunate passing
Yes.
of the Queen Tina Turner.
Rest in peace. And the Queen of Rock and Roll, which I wanted to tell the iTunes charts.
Yeah, not
You
R&B.
said you
Get her
should
out
have hit
of
the
R&B.
wrong charts.
She is 100% R&B. I don't know. I think white people gave her that Queen of Rock and Roll.
Well,
No,
deservedly
she has
so.
some R&B projects, but
She definitely does.
the music she did after Ike, that's rock and roll. After Ike
Tina's
was
still
rock and
R&B
roll.
though, I feel. But yeah, she had, rightfully so, every album was charting. I thought that was incredible.
Yeah, simply the best.
I just wish it would have been like the week before or after. But listen.
Listen, on
Love Tina.
God's timing. You know what I mean? God's timing, not yours.
Also, God doesn't fuck with you, Rory. That's what Maul's saying.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with
Damn.
Tina.
I mean, I think it's a win
Nah, I
for
didn't fuck
Rory to
with
be
Tina.
right behind. I mean, for me to look up and see my brother Rory's name after Tina Turner. Listen, life is
Kinda
great.
crazy.
Man.
Yeah,
Like
mad
that's a
industry.
win. I wouldn't like. That's just a win.
That's industry as fuck.
Yeah,
that's a win.
Rory's definitely number 1.
Is Tina fam?
Tina's fam. Tina's definitely fam.
Well, I mean,
Fonte
what?
had hit me and said, that's what you get for letting J-Elect take a shot at her on Enough. I said,
Oh,
fuck, I
damn.
didn't even think about that.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's
Okay,
crazy.
but that bar, yes, it is What's Love Gotta Do, but it's about Isaac in the Bible. Isaac, Abraham sacrificing his son, perfect place to put a knife at. Like, it is
Yeah.
more about the Bible than Ike and Tina. It just is used.
Can you give us
But he
the
had
bar?
to give it to us in a way where we would understand it.
Yeah. Can you
So,
sound like
I mean,
J-Leg?
I get the shot, but
Can you say the bar in J-Leg's voice?
Yeah.
I cannot. Not even a little bit.
Well, I thought that was a win for you. But again, rest in peace to the Queen Tina Turner.
RP.
And also, to your point, Fonte also said, so crazy that the top 6 R&B albums are from 2 dead icons, an Irishman from Queens and Summer Walker.
Crazy.
The and Summer Walker is so funny.
Yo, listen, again, not a numbers person, not a charts person, but am grateful for it. I thought it was ill to beat Summer's second week numbers.
Yeah, bro, it's a
Like,
win.
that was crazy to me.
It's a win either way we look at it. I'm proud of you. I told you this was a great album when you let me hear what was supposed to be the finished version of it. You changed it 3
Yeah.
times after that.
Yeah.
Changed it the day before we submitted.
Yeah. I'm loving the fact that everyone is receiving it the
Yeah.
same as we are as well. So I'm seeing a lot of people talk good about it. A lot of people were surprised.
Yeah, and I guess what I'm thinking now is once the surprise wears off, then we see what this album really is. Like, I'm very much curious and a bit nervous, but confident that it has replay value.
Oh, definitely.
Because
For
no
sure.
matter what, I'm not stupid. I'm a very self-aware person. Outside of the album being great, it is also a podcaster we've been listening to put a record out. So no matter what, it's going to be listened to. I get that aspect of it. Now I'm trying to see how much replay value it does have. That's where like the actual win is for me.
No, I think that the surprise and the people receiving it so well is because they feel like it does have replay value.
Yeah.
You know, the streaming at first just to hear what you did, that lasts a couple of days. But the fact that it's been now a week and people are still talking about it, people are still playing it, obviously. Like I said, being number 4 in the charts, R&B charts behind the legend, the Queen Tina Turner.
All 3 albums.
I mean, yeah, like that's just, that's a win in itself. So yeah, man, I'm glad that the album is out. I'm glad that you get to enjoy people enjoying it. And I'm glad that you had a great time in LA. I'm glad y'all had a great time in LA.
Then I did some more Rory shit.
Okay.
Day of my album, snuck off to Seattle.
What?
That's where I celebrated.
In the cut.
Went to Seattle.
Seattle's a bit.
I love Seattle.
Yeah, we had a good time in Seattle. Seattle's a beautiful city. But you went to the Yankee game.
Took Amara to her first Yankee game in Seattle.
They won.
Yes, and by the way, it might as well have been a home game.
Yeah, Yankees.
It was like,
Anywhere you
let's go Yankees.
Other
was
than
the-
Boston?
all 9 innings.
Yeah. Any other city
notoriously
other than
have
Boston?
terrible fans, Seattle, like for baseball in particular.
It's a beautiful stadium.
Well, I mean, Seattle hasn't been Seattle, the Mariners, in some years.
And
But
Griffey.
put it this way, it was a lot of Griffey and Ichiro jerseys.
it's going to continue.
It wasn't very.
It's going to continue. To
Not
be.
a lot from the roster
Yeah.
in the jersey department
Yeah.
in the stands, but it was a lot of fun. We got to kick it. I went on the boat tours and tried to find whales. Didn't happen. Went to the aquarium. Just
Didn't see no whales.
no, which actually made me sad. I did see a lot of otters, and we've had this conversation.
Oh my God, no.
I'm obsessed with otters. I did not know that Seattle is like the otter city of America. So I did spend pretty much an entire day just chilling with otters.
Bunch of rapists.
Yeah,
I almost did
necrophiliacs.
some weird shit.
They're
the other night.
misunderstood.
Bunch of necros.
I almost did some weird shit the other night, but I
Look
thought
what that
about
otter was wearing.
each and every one of y'all before I did it. I almost went to see The Little Mermaid by myself.
What's wrong? What
Wow.
would have been wrong with that?
You almost kicked off the Pride Month the right way,
man, I
Maul.
was
Wow.
like, you know what?
That's
I
progressive.
was like,
Wait.
That does not
So how do you go this
Yeah, it
long
does.
about being mad about people going to the movies by themselves to then step over that line to see the Phil Knight movie, which I got, but then you're now all the way to Little Mermaid?
You went
Yeah,
from
kids.
Air
kids
to
movies are
Creed.
weird.
I can explain.
That's fine.
There really is no explaining it.
No,
but
yeah,
I can try to explain it.
Can't wait for this.
I loved The Little Mermaid growing up. Thought It
Okay.
was a great movie. I used to watch it all the time with my sister, my cousins. That was like one of our favorite movies to watch. And then the fact
Pride
that
Month.
I forgot that it was coming out. So when it came out, I was like, well, I do want to see this rendition of it being live actors and not a cartoon version.
And you
of
love
it.
the Baileys.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I wanted to support her, support our black queens. So I was like, damn, I want to go see it. The movie theater was completely empty. I looked at the seating chart. It was empty.
Okay.
They have that at the movies now?
Well, yeah.
What do you mean?
You could
When
pick
you
which
choose
one to
the
see.
Yeah, it's
seats.
like booking a flight.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pick where you want to see.
Fam, when was the last
So I
time you went to the
like-
movies?
I
It was
buy
like
the
maybe-
ticket at the thing.
Oh.
Buy it online.
Yeah, it was like maybe 2 people in the whole theater. I was like, oh, this is another win for me. Like I'm by myself basically. And then I was like, not for the Little Mermaid though. Can't do
It's
that.
a little weirder with children's films.
Yeah, but if there's only 2 people in the theater, it's probably not 2 kids.
It's still weird.
Yeah, but it's still because what if it's like a mom and her daughter and then it's just me,
Or what if it's just Maul and another grown ass man?
Theater.
huh? By
You could have
myself?
acted gay.
You could have
You
taken
don't have
Amara.
to act
Why
gay
would
to
he
watch
have
the
to act
movie.
gay?
You can
They
borrow
weren't thinking
Amara
him
if you
as
want to
a
go.
threat.
But you don't hear.
That's
Yo, can I borrow Amara?
Y'all don't hear how Demaris would want me to
Wait,
curse
Just like
out.
give her back
Cancel.
though.
How you gonna tell me you could act gay?
You could.
If you could act bad, you could act gay too.
Ooh, that's true.
explain
I almost
Dahmer.
did
Look
two things.
good, act gay. No.
Diddy does both. Oh, never mind.
Yo, Julian said that, and only Julian.
Heavy on the
Julian
Julian.
Delgado.
Just Julian said that.
Just want to say that.
So yeah, I don't know where that just went, but yeah, I wanted to see it, but I didn't go. So I was I thought about y'all. I was like, they would not let me live this down if I go see Little Mermaid by myself.
You would have been fine.
No,
Man.
We're the crew that would appreciate that. You're the one that would
You
look
would
at us
not-
and
Yeah,
say,
you thought about it more.
if I came in here and told you I went to see the Little Mermaid by myself, y'all would laugh at me.
I would have
yeah,
laughed
we
at
would have
you
been proud of you.
regardless.
We would have been proud of you.
No matter
Don't
what.
be proud of me though.
I mean,
It's not for that. Like, what the fuck you proud of?
I don't know.
I went to the movies.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're getting out of your comfort zone.
Not for the Little Mermaid, but I do want to see it. I heard great things about it. I heard it's a great film, great movie, and she did a great job of playing Ariel. So
Are you guys going to see the new Spider-Man
no,
Oh,
featuring
I'm,
Metro Boomin?
I'm excited.
I'm interested.
The cartoon one,
Yeah.
it's good.
I'm kind of.
The first one was really
Come on,
good.
but it's
I'm not
it's
even like
scored by Metro.
I'm not a
Yeah.
comic guy. It's a good film.
I'll listen to the soundtrack, but I'm not gonna go see that. I don't think I'm gonna go see that.
I'm curious. Can we pull up the Metro Boomin feature list for the Spider-Man album? It comes out on Friday, right?
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
it's star-studded for sure.
Star-studded.
Star-studded is funny.
I'm repeating myself, but I am very happy that movie soundtracks have made such a big comeback, and I love that Metro is doing this. How upset do you think Metro was knowing that he had a Nas feature on here when Hit Boy was dissing him for not doing Boom Bap?
Damn.
You know the NDAs he signed with.
Yeah, like he couldn't say like, oh, I
With
got a
Paramount.
Nas, yeah, I got a Nas record. Like he definitely couldn't let that be known just yet. But
I hope he doesn't have Nas on Boom Bap though. I would love to just hear Nas on a Metro Boomin sound.
I love the rollout because they have like all the artists, like as they were dropping, like, oh, this person is on here, this person is on here. They had them in like their little Spider-Man animated, like they had a animated Coi Leray and an animated Nas that they gave braids to. I don't know why they didn't give him like his little moon part, but they gave Nas braids. But yeah, I think it's
That's not braids.
Nas has twists now, right? I think he has his hair twisted now. I believe.
They still should have given him a little part.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Well, I am excited just because I love Metro's album so much. I am looking forward to this Spider-Man soundtrack.
Shout out to Metro, man. I'm just glad to see that he's, still in the space of just, working and keeping himself busy after, such a tragic loss to his mom. He's one of those dudes that I always just root for, and he's a good guy. So shout out to Metro Boomin, and congrats on scoring, a movie like Spider-Man. That's a big deal. Anytime the studio calls you to do something like this for such a big franchise, like it's a win. So shout out to Metro Boomin.
His comeback has been executed perfectly.
Yeah.
Like he's been smoking shit. But it's crazy that everyone wants to do like compilation albums now. I wonder where they got that idea from. I'm of course joking.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
DJ Clue.
Yeah.
G-Unit mixtapes.
Speaking of compilation mixtapes.
Don't say that.
Yeah, nah,
That was a terrible.
Let her do it.
Speaking of,
That was
She
a
did it.
great segue.
all
I
right,
did
fine, my bad. I shitted on it. Go ahead.
Damn.
Right, yeah.
Segue away.
Damn, it's her month too.
Yeah.
Right? I just said speaking
Like
of
that time of month or her
compilation
month?
mixtapes, DJ Drama is out here in some beef. No?
Oh, never mind.
Should he
Never
segue?
mind.
Rory.
I'm lost.
That was such. You were right for calling.
You
her
were
out.
right.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
no,
a
all right, thank
terrible
you.
transition.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Started well.
compilations,
Yeah.
DJ Drama is out here.
All right, fuck y'all.
Demaris,
In some
you can tell
DJ
she be watching
drama.
the Weather Channel too much. That segue is crazy.
She went to our neck of the woods.
Speaking of thunderstorms, like what the fuck is she talking about?
Speaking about the ice on Drama's neck, a cold front is coming in.
Wow. That's great.
All right. For those that don't know, Meek went on another Twitter rant. I think Meek, at this point now, I can honestly say is my favorite tweeter of all time. I don't think there's a better tweeter than Meek Mill.
Yeah, he's up there.
Another classic Meek rant where we're not even quite sure where it came from.
No.
But boy, does he bring up some points.
We know where it came from. Drama did an episode. He did a podcast. I forget which podcast it was. But he was doing a podcast and they asked. They brought up, obviously the Drake Meek thing and who's this generation's Jay-Z.
I think it was a weird question from the interview.
Well, people gonna find a way.
Is Meek the new Hove? Or it was something that was just a dumb ass question.
Well, people are gonna find a way to pin Drake and Meek's name in the conversations. If they're sitting down with somebody that's obviously affiliated with both of those gentlemen, like a DJ Drama. And Drama answered it, and he went the route that most people probably wouldn't say. No, Drake is the guy that he's breaking records, he's setting records, he's been on fire for at least 12, 13 years. Clearly he would be closer to what Hove was able to accomplish and do. And
I feel like Meek would feel that way too, though.
yeah, but I think that was just because Drama had said something before too about the Little Uzi song being the new Dreams and Nightmares.
He said it replaced it.
Which I've told Drama he's wrong there.
Yeah, he's wrong.
I Just Want to Rock is a fire record. Don't get me wrong. I know it plays.
It's a fucking.
It didn't replace Dreams and Nightmares.
No, it's a huge
Nobody knows the
record.
lyrics to I Just Want to Rock.
Well, there are no lyrics. That's what makes it great.
Yeah, it's just a Jersey Club song.
I mean, I understand what Drama was saying, but he has to understand about what him saying that how that would make Meek feel. It would
When there's
obviously feel like
already tension.
it's it's like obviously like we got some tension behind the scenes that people don't know about and things like that. And I think that it just came to a head. I will be honest though, I would love for them to both talk behind the scenes and hash that out. And
He posted their group chat. They were talking.
yeah, but and even that, it's like I just think there's too much personal history there. Drama hosted a lot of Meek's early mixtapes. Both from Philly. I just think that it's just a situation where those two gentlemen obviously have issues, but they need to talk about it. And because Drama said something like, "I don't even talk about all of the lame shit you really be doing," or whatever he said in the text. I want them to fix that because those two are obviously very close at one point. I don't know how close they are now, but they were very close. And again, they both from the same city, and I think that they need to fix that relationship.
What I think happened here, and this is me not being a licensed therapist at all, just an idiot podcaster. It looked like they patched things up, but never actually patched shit up, and had so much shit they needed to get off their chest about how they felt about each other that they didn't. And they just were like, yo, Drake, Meek beef, like, sorry, it is what it is. Like, we cool, right? And they was like, yeah, we cool. Not knowing they both harbored all these feelings to begin with. And then one thing fucking happened, and they just let the clip go on each other of all the things they wanted to say before. They just fake patched it up. They thought both of them did not think they were actually friends. They pretended like they were after that Drake Meek thing. Like, oh, let's just bury the shit. When they both felt clearly different about each other. But instead of really addressing how they felt and then tried to become friends, they just were like, yo, we good, right?
Is this, because this raised a interesting question to myself that I thought about after seeing this. When you go through something with somebody you were really close with at one point.
Never done that.
And
All right.
you try to mend it. Is this a clear indication that things will never be the same?
That's
because
no.
Have we ever seen like do we think that, obviously we know Hove and Nas piece things up, they've worked together after that whole situation. But do we think that the relationship will ever be the same?
No, but I don't think the relationship was ever that close to begin with. That's why it was easier to mend that stuff when it comes to Nas and Hove. Of course,
I think
as
they're
an outsider,
closer than ever now. Actually,
this again, back to it, because they never actually got their feelings out amongst each other. I think there is a place where Meek and Drama could be cool again. They just need to actually have this conversation. They didn't have this conversation before. That's why it imploded.
Meek said something about it had something to do with some chicks.
Yeah.
Some women, and then Drama said it ain't got nothing to do with that. He said, to be honest, I don't even speak on all the sucker shit you be doing.
Meek said he tore him up in the A.
Well,
happy Pride, guys.
People ran with that in a whole nother way. I'm guessing he's somebody at Atlanta.
Oh, he is, but that's why Meek is the greatest tweeter ever, because he just doesn't read things back to see how they'd sound.
Meek be going. Just let it go.
It's like Meek tweets like what he's thinking, and he doesn't like deliver it to the people in a way where it's like, okay, we can we got to kind of use context clues with Meek's tweets. We got to kind of piece it together, like, oh, that's what he meant.
That's funny.
It's like when your girl is texting you and she's drunk and mad. You have to just like find keywords and vowels. Be like, okay, no,
I get it. You're drunk. You want me to come pick you up?
Like, do you want me to come?
Yeah. All right, you spelled mimosa way wrong, but I all right. All right, got it.
I thought you were in Mississippi.
But I hope they patch this up. I don't think it was a big a deal that people made it. I think it was just another day on Twitter. And we haven't talked to Drama really about the shit. But I do hope they can fix it, or not, or just don't fix it. Like, everyone can coexist and not like each other as long as we coexist respectfully.
Yeah, but even if they don't fix it, I don't want to see no back and forth on the internet though. Like, I don't want to see tweets. I don't want to see things like that. Like, because again, when you were that close at one point, and I Meek felt the way about him saying what he said about Drake, and I don't know, man. I just hate to see shit like this play out in the public, because it's like, it's very, very personal, obviously. And yeah, I feel like I shouldn't even be reading some of this shit. I don't know.
Is Meek allowed to talk about Drama's fashion sense?
No.
No.
That's always interesting though. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Whenever you start throwing shots like that at each other, it's like.
But that made me think it may be about a girl. I mean, even though Meek kind of flat out said that and Drama said no, but when you start taking shots at how they dress, like, I feel like y'all are beefing about a chick.
Well, let me just say that I 100% think that a woman is somewhere in the mix of this beef.
They always are.
Yeah, it's just somewhere in the mix of this beef stew. A woman is in there because the industry is the same 9 girls that rotate. So.
Wow.
So I have a question. Do y'all think, I know we all make fun of Meek because Meek just be wilding and sometimes he just say the quiet parts out loud. Do y'all think that Meek is really doing too much? Like, do y'all think he has no reason to be upset at all?
I think that anytime Meek and Drake's name are mentioned in a conversation together, and somebody that was as close to that situation as Drama was, I think that's that's going to be Meek's reaction. He's going to react to that. I think that Meek still feels a way about the whole Drake situation. And for somebody like Drama who was involved in that, to speak, on that, I think that, if I knew Meek was going to respond to that.
Well,
if there wasn't so much baggage to begin with, I know for a fact Meek would not even reply to Drama saying Drake is the new Hove, or even some of the Dreams and Nightmare shit. This is, I've been in this position too where that you've been quiet about so much shit and then someone says one thing and it's not that big a deal, but it just gives you an opportunity to now
to let all of that
say
shit out.
everything that you've been harboring.
Yeah.
And the interviewer asked that question on purpose. Like the interviewer saying, who do you think is the whole of this generation? And then him saying, well, I think it's Meek. You don't think it's Meek. You did that because you know the drama between Drake, like the drama between Drama, Drake, and Meek.
Yeah.
And Drama kind of didn't see that. He walked right into that trap.
No, I think Drama seen it. I think
answered
Drama
it
just
honestly.
doesn't give a fuck. I think he just answers it honestly. Like, it is what it is. And again, obviously there's some tension between those two gentlemen. Like Meek was saying, he probably felt the way because he didn't do the Tiny Desk shit. That was part of Drama's rollout. You know what I mean? He wanted Meek to be a part of that. So again, Meek felt like there was some reason for him to be saying that. Like shit that we didn't know until some of these text messages were put out. You know what I mean? Like we didn't know about any of those feelings. But again, I hate when shit like this happens because again, we don't need to know like a lot of this shit. Like it does nothing for us. It just creates more gossip shit, more shit to, fuel drama and bullshit. And I think it's enough of that. I want the music. Like I want more Meek music, more Meek albums.
We were supposed to get what, like 45 albums in one day or something from him?
Or a month? Was it a
month or a
something
year?
like that, or a week? I don't know. That's all I want, man. That's all I ever really want from a lot of these artists. I really don't give a fuck about, too much of the personal shit. And, I hate that we even have to know about some of this shit because I really don't care. Like when it comes to artists and things like that, just give me the music and all that other shit y'all can keep behind closed doors and beef about on your own.
I just want to note that it is June and Larry Page is still missing. Other than that, though,
Thank you, Rory.
just want to.
No, I know.
I love the fact
Seems that no one is talking about it. It's June.
We're gonna put a little counter in the corner that says like Larry Page missing days.
He went missing on my birthday on May 4th.
Mm-hmm.
It is now June.
Mm-hmm.
Not a peep from the news.
Nobody knows what.
Yo, can't find him. Anyways, maybe he'll be at Dodger Stadium for Tyler's festival.
Maybe.
Maybe he'll be in the audience. Baby Keem and Kendrick put out a visual. Where do we want to go with this, man? This kind of had the Kendrick versus Drake timeline in a fucking frenzy. Everyone say, oh, when Drake does dance, y'all hate it, but when Kendrick does it, he's a genius. It was that type of time on Twitter.
This is why I keep trying to tell you, people will fuel shit and give life to shit that artists, I think, don't even think about. Like, I still don't think that there's a Kendrick and Drake beef.
There is.
Not a beef,
bro.
Personally, but Kendrick has been shooting at Drake for some time, and Drake has replied subliminally. And one would say that Kendrick was on the Beyonce remix, took a shot at Drake, and people are saying Keem took shots at Drake on this one over the sound that he just recently did. So
same flow, same cadence.
I get it. I definitely get it. How do we feel about the song though?
It's all right.
It's cute.
It's cute.
I'm actually with Julian 100% as that would be the take I took from it. It's cute.
It's
like,
all
it's
right.
cool. It's all right.
I'm
cool
not-
visual, cool song. I don't know
I
if I'm
love
gonna
Kendrick, but
I put Kendrick at a higher platform than this, to be honest.
I think this was just
cool.
them doing something, having fun. Real
Well,
quick.
I think the visuals match how much effort they put into this song. It's just compiled footage of them chilling. It's fun editing, but this is a Lucy. They're not doing anything with this record.
I do think I think this is starting to hinder, if that's the right word, Keem. I like Baby Keem. His last project, I said I could see that there's a potential here. It's probably not a album I'm going to run back to, but I do see the potential and why they believe in this kid so much. He's definitely talented. Even when we saw him live, great. Anytime he's pushed really to the masses, though, it's with visuals with Kendrick. Like, at some point, you're going to have to separate the two, like, and not force Keem on us.
Yeah.
And let Keem organically grow and get a fan base rather than this, which is great because they're family. It's silly. It's fun. Like I'm sure Kendrick would only do something like this with his cousin. And it just so happens his cousin is very talented. But at what point are they going to stop doing this with Keem?
I think that they have plans. Obviously, Keem has a album that they're going to put out on Kendrick's own label and things like that. But I mean, I think this shit like this is, you know, they move at their own pace. They do what they want. They travel in the world. They doing shows. They having fun. They obviously in the studio recording, doing their own thing. I just think that they're just moving by their own pace and doing what the fuck they want to do. Obviously, we'll get Keem by himself at some point, but I don't think that there's a rush for that.
I guess. I just feel like the package that they started with, was it Family Ties? Was the first visual we got from them? I thought that was fire and what a great way to introduce Keem to the world. I mean, same strategy that Hove would do with his artists. Like, it made a lot of sense. Just every time we see Keem now, it's just in regards to Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I don't know how long that strategy is going to work or hurt him in the long run.
I don't think it hurts him as long as when we do get Keem, it's fire.
It's just, yeah.
Like, I think that's what, you know, that supersedes all of that. Like, as long as when we get Keem, the music is fire. I'm pretty sure the visuals will be dope. It's hard to kind of put out bullshit visuals at this point, I think.
You'd be surprised.
That's actually pretty easy. But
I think you would have to try to put out some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I think that is just because now it's like, what's a bullshit visual?
There's bullshit visuals.
Like, but what? Give me an example.
I mean, off
of a
the
bullshit
top
visual.
of my head, I'd have to scroll through YouTube. But artists put out bullshit visuals often. I don't think this is one. I think this looks like two cousins having fun.
Yeah, but this is like, you know, this is a layup. Just let's film footage of us, you know, on the road, on private jets, hotels, restaurants, having fun in the mall.
And also, not that Tyler needs looks and not that Camp Flognog ever needs like crazy promo.
That's a great promo.
What a fucking easy layup for Tyler.
Great rollout.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, wait, I get to do a Kendrick Lamar video to roll out my festival at the spot that we're doing
Sitting
it.
in the middle of the stadium.
All I have to do is show a pin.
Hard.
It's dope.
That's incredible.
That's what I'm saying. I like the fact that, you know, dudes like, but they work to get to this. Kendrick worked to get to this position in his career. Obviously, Tyler did the same. I just love the fact that they're both, you know, just doing their own shit, move on their own rules. They don't really, you know, get entrenched in the industry shit that they need to do this, they need to do that, you need to go on this type of press run. I just love to see dudes doing their own shit, moving at their own pace. But you obviously have to work to get to that point.
Okay, but to be messy, do we think this bothered Drake?
No.
He'll probably respond.
By bother, I don't mean.
And
I really don't think Drake is in Turks betting $6 billion on the Heat and is really upset. I'm not saying he's upset at all,
Right.
or bothered for that matter. But does he look at it funny? Does he look at that shit and be like, "Really? Now you're gonna do the dance shit? My same flow?
I think
take
that
some
Drake,
shots at me 2 weeks in a row? Like,
No, I think that Drake looks at it like, to me, that's hip hop. Throwing little shots. Throwing little shots.
well, he throws them too, but
But that's what I'm saying. To me, that doesn't mean it's beef though. Like when people say they got beef, I don't think they have beef. I think they both know that, yo, we're fighting for the top, you know, spot. Like,
but you don't think they have rap? They have rap beef though. Of course, they don't have beef.
I don't even know if it's. I think it's more of a competitive thing. Like, oh, that's what you doing? I bet.
So you don't think when Drake went on Cedar Block and said, "If I stayed conscious, I would have all your fans," he wasn't talking about Kendrick Lamar?
I'm not saying I'm not saying
he was in Compton and said, "If I stayed conscious, I'd have all your fans."
I'm not saying these gentlemen are not talking about each other.
Yeah.
I'm saying that I don't think that it's a quote unquote beef. I don't think that it's like tension. I think this is more of a competitive, fun. I know I'm dope and ill. They both respect each other, obviously, because you only respond to the people that you in that space that you're going to get in the booth and actually write. You respect them.
Yeah.
So I think that they both respect each other, but I don't think it's a beef the way the timeline on social media tried to make it like a beef thing. I don't think it's a beef. I think that these are two gentlemen that just know like, yo, I'm dope and I know you dope, and nigga, you keep throwing shots, I'm throwing shots back, and we just gonna have to, you know, get who's gonna out slick each other.
I just think this proves that maybe Kendrick isn't that healed.
Wow.
But I think like
Mr. Morale may not have been what we thought.
people were looking
This
at
looks
it.
petty.
People are looking at the beat in the flow. Like, look at Drake's the trendsetter. He set the trend. I think that's the wrong angle to look at it. I think Kendrick
Super.
did it to just troll.
Yeah, it's
Drake.
being it's
a troll.
trolling, it's having fun, it's
Yeah.
don't obviously sending
He
a
did it.
shot.
That was the intentional part. He
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
doing
very
it to
intentional.
try
It's-
something new. He was doing it to make
and that's
fun
what
of
I'm saying.
Drake.
That's why I think that they're just having fun and just like, throwing shots back and forth. Like, all right, you go. You know what I
Hip
mean? That
hop's
type of
great
shit.
when they're taking subtle shots at each other. So
Oh
I
no,
hope
this
they
is
continue to do it.
necessary. That's what I said. This is what hip hop is supposed to be. Two of the biggest, throwing little sublimes at each other, but it not getting into a point where it's like a beef though.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, I heard that little slick shit you said. All right.
Okay, but at what point does this manifest itself? Because we even watched, like, you brought up Hove and Nas. Like, we remember when Hove on
That
Volume
was
2 was saying X your name out.
Yeah,
like,
but that was different.
but it
That was
sure. But
That was a lot
there was
different.
a lot of shots back and forth between Nas and Jay when they weren't beefing, but people were taking subliminal shots as rappers do.
Mm-hmm.
Does this ever manifest itself? I think we passed the time because both of those gentlemen have gotten older,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if them doing a rap beef is really going to look the best from either of them. I would love it, and I think it'd be a great battle, but
Drake and Kendrick.
I just think it's going to stay at subliminals. Like the Jay and Nas subliminals eventually manifested themselves to "I left condoms on your baby seat."
Yeah.
I just don't think that's going to
No,
get
this is
here.
not. No, this is. Thank God this won't go there. But
Yeah.
I think that the way we get, I think that these two will give us a record together, and I think that I think that they'll go at each other on the record. Like I could see that. I could see it going that way. I could see it ending in a way we didn't expect. It's not going to be like no beef. It's not going to be like they're going to see each other and crews are going to get the pushing and shoving match backstage. I don't think it's going to be that. I think that they're going to give us a record out of nowhere and they're going to address all the shit. Like, yeah,
I don't think Chubbs is going to push Dave.
Yeah, no, it's not going to get to that. I think that these two are going to just secretly just give us a song together.
To free Larry Hoover.
I can't see it.
No.
I can only see another artist that they both highly respect putting them as features on a song together. I can't see the two of them. Even if they tried it, I think it would come down to like quote unquote creative differences once they realized what song each of them were going to pick and like who has the upper hand, where I got to pick the beat. I had the shit waiting, or I sent it to you. I redid my verse after you sent yours back. Like there's too much competition between those two in a healthy way that I don't see them doing music again together. I just can't see it. At this point in their careers, I don't know.
I think it happens.
I hope so. I would love it. But
I think it happens. Why not?
Is Poetic Justice their last collaboration?
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And only. Is there another one?
No, because Drake gave Kendrick that record off Take Care.
Oh, when the other side of Marvin's Room? That wasn't a collab.
I mean,
It was Kendrick rapping on a
Yeah.
whole different beat
No, I'm
on
talking
the
about-
other side of
I
Marvin.
know, but I'm saying it count. And he disses Drake on that beat.
No, he doesn't diss him.
He disses Drake.
He's annoyed by their conversation. If I remember correctly. I think that Drake has been gearing up for this beef for quite some time with like Canadian compliments. Like even when on 4 p.m. Calabasas, like then I took Kendrick and Rocky on a tour. Like he sons Kendrick anytime he gives him a compliment. So to like the regular fan, it looks like he's giving Kendrick Lamar a compliment. But if you really look at it, he's little broing him on a lot of that stuff.
I don't
Yes,
look at
he
shit
is.
like that.
That is little bro. Because
I don't look at shit like that because at the time, that's exactly what it was.
he said they said the line was like, they said I couldn't draw a crowd, then I drew for Kendrick and Rocky. Like he's like, I drew their audience. I did that.
No, that's not what he's saying. He's saying that
R&B act.
he reached out like he wanted to take them out. Like he would rather go out on the road with those guys.
the right decisions when the world's watching. I get the bar, but because I understand Drake's pettiness, I see the bars through that where it's kind of a shot.
Now, see, that's what fans do. We do that.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, but we do that a lot. We take shit and we just make it our own. Like, nah, he's throwing a shot. I don't think that that's a shot. At the time, that's exactly what it was. Those two artists, Rocky and Kendrick, weren't like the guys they are now. But Drake recognized that they were dope and wanted to give them a look as well.
Even on the Khaled shit, like your man from Compton said, say my name.
Yeah, I guess.
Soft Life Part 2. Is it called Part 2? Volume 2?
Clear 2, the soft life.
Okay. Well, Soft Life, the second one.
Yeah.
How do we feel, Maul? You are our senior Summer
He's senior,
correspondent.
right?
Oh yeah, I know how I feel about Summer. I love Summer, support Summer. I wasn't really feeling this one, and I wasn't feeling it. Wasn't really my thing, but I feel like this wasn't supposed to be for me. I feel like this wasn't for guys.
Really? Well, why? As
feel like
compared to her albums?
Well, the albums, the music is different.
It was definitely her Erykah Badu back.
Yeah,
She got in her Badu back.
the music was different. It's just I think that the lyrics, the content was more for. She's talking directly to her women fan base, the females. This is for the ladies. This is
Started
for
with Cole though.
You know, that's a good. The audio hug was great.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I liked it a lot.
Cole's verse was dope. Very personal. I thought he did a good job on that. I thought the song was dope. But after that, I think it was more of a healing, more of a woman talking to the other women type of thing. I don't think this was for me. I played it a few times. I tried to really get into it, but I was like, nah, not really for me.
Well, a lot of women that I know who love everything Summer does and was looking really forward to this project, they were disappointed as well. But Summer had already come out. Me personally, I love the project. Like if she made this project for anyone, it was me. I actually like it more than her albums. Like I like this type of vibe from her. It's very raw. It's not polished. You hear the instruments more. Like there's not a lot of like and even Summer said it. She said, if you're looking for my album type music where it's a lot of auto tune and poppy songs and radio friendly shit, this isn't it. This is raw. This is me and my guitar.
So she was talking to me right there.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Just the way Cardi did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
All women's rollout is just talking to them all.
all the female artists?
Yes.
Yeah,
All
every
right.
single one.
That's cool.
Because you represent misogyny.
I do not. I support.
all represent
women.
misogyny,
I definitely support black women. But yeah, this just wasn't. You know, I listened to it a few times. It just wasn't for me.
I actually liked it a lot. I kind of prefer the sound over her albums.
Same.
Me personally, I love the Childish Gambino feature.
Yes. Great to hear.
I
him
thought he
again.
smoked that. I did want to look at the credits. I mean, I know she put on the artwork produced by Solange, Steve Lacy, and John Kirby, but I'm curious like who did what. I do want to see her work with Solange more and with Steve Lacy. I did appreciate it. I think it's an incomplete thought though. I can see why people wouldn't gravitate towards it with this new sound. If she completed her thoughts and completed the sound for an actual album like this, I think it would be received much better. But again, it's an EP. Get your shit off. Throw a cold intro. But I like the sound, man. This is my type of shit. Yes, the content was very much more for women.
Yeah, it's
but
for women. It sounded like I walked in on a woman's meeting.
But I feel like
led by J. Cole.
Like I was like, yo, Cole here? And then I went in the room, it was just like Cole left, and then it was like, yo, I'm gonna head out too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, Jermaine's done talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Oh, okay. And I seen the ladies there, like, yo, what's up, ladies? Peace, love, and I'm out.
I'm fishing for content here. Do we think that the audio hug caused any type of disruption in J. Cole's household?
No.
No.
I know we heard. I know we heard that audio hug early, right? We heard it, so we were used to it. But
we heard it. Never mind.
Don't just relax.
With a certain ambiance of smells.
Can you chill? But I think that is so. Now that everybody else is hearing it, I think that's so beautiful. No,
talk your shit. No, that's right.
No, that's not
Cardi B.
what I mean.
Oh, yo, y'all finally heard the audio hug that she got?
That's not what I mean.
Cole airdropped that to us a year ago.
I think it's very beautiful what he did for her, especially because Summer has always been like very transparent with what she goes through with her relationships and things like that in her music and just period on live, on whatever. So when he did that just to uplift a female artist in R&B,
women are full of shit.
So ridiculous.
What do you mean?
If J. Cole was not J. Cole, that would be called "Where's My Hug," not audio hug.
Very true.
You know, women would look at those type of compliments and support as the guy.
Where's my hug?
The "Where's My Hug" guy.
That's not true.
Yeah, if that was game, that would have been "Where's My Hug."
Right.
That's facts.
That was game.
And there would have been way more names than Ari and SZA. No one listens to Game now?
That's also a fact.
Yeah, no Game name drops for sure. I get the
drop
joke.
73 at
But
least.
even if Game did do this, like, it wasn't like J. Cole.
Game wouldn't do this.
Summer from the game.
Let's be clear. Game would never do a verse like that. Never. No.
No, but you can talk about his lowrider.
Nah, Game be like
He be
on
gaming.
his simp shit sometimes.
Game would do this like for Ruby Rose.
Yeah, not for Summer Walker. That's what we're trying to say. It
Well,
wouldn't
Ruby
be to
wouldn't want
Summer.
that though.
Didn't he finger India Love in the park? He'd definitely do that. For
Wow,
Ruby Rose.
wow.
Well, that was
Listen, they
And
took the
then
photos.
smelled it and then
I
ate
just
it.
saw them. That's
That was kind of
fire
an
though. I
audio
fuck with
hug.
them for that.
Yeah, that was fine.
You said that's an audio hug?
yeah, finger bang.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's hugging,
I
but
guess it could be an audio hug,
That's
right?
a
it's like a
coochie
bowling hug.
It's a-
Yes.
It's a bowling.
Come here.
it's bowling.
bowling.
Bowling is funny.
Summer, I'm trying to give you your flowers, but these niggas play too fucking much.
I said I like the EP a lot, and that I think women are full of shit. And the J. Cole
Anyway,
thing from anyone else would have been "Where's my hug," not audio
I
hug.
don't think that. I think that men in hip hop should uplift more, like uplift women more, because there's so much toxic music in hip hop, which I bang too for sure. But
You act bad.
it's nice for you to uplift somebody.
Yeah, like how
Hey,
you
I
go
see
from acting. See, this is my problem with
Balance.
Demaris. You go from acting bad to no. We need more men to uplift. Puff was ass naked on a balcony.
So how was he not uplifting women? Because
No, he was
Miami
lifting
is
them up on
paid.
that rail, on that balcony
Miami's
rail.
on Revolt TV paid.
They weren't in the same scenes ever.
Good. Yes, they were. He was literally licking her foot in one scene.
Oh,
That was
that's
CGI,
fire. Then never mind. I take it
CGI.
back. Yeah, it was AI.
Yo,
That was
Puff
AI.
is a funny. Yo, see, y'all don't pay attention to shit that I pay attention to. Y'all didn't see? Did y'all see?
Yes.
I don't know if it was Game 4 or 5 when Young Miami was at the Miami Heat game,
Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Act Bad.
and it was an out of bounds play. I think the ball went out of bounds right in front of Young Miami, and when the players were getting up off the floor, like the way the camera was angled, it looked like Young Miami was staring at Jimmy Butler. So the blogs kind of ran with it. It was like, yo, Young Miami and Jimmy Butler, like eye contact at the game, this, that, and the third, whatever, right? So I'm like, here they go. They go try to stir this shit up. She's sitting courtside. Jimmy Butler's there. They kind of look at each other. The next Miami Heat game, you know who was courtside with Young Miami? Puff said all that shit straight. Like, nigga, I seen them blogs.
Yeah.
Like, we not doing that.
Not even sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
Young Miami was behind him.
No. She was sitting right next to him. He was laying on her, all kind of shit. Like, nigga, we not going to even fuel those rumors. Let's put that shit to bed right now. She wasn't courtside looking at no Jimmy Butler, nigga. Like, she's still my girl. So, Puff is funny, though. I love Puff, man.
Well, speaking of Ruby Rose, Demaris, since you speak for all women, you need to make sense of Ruby Rose.
Yeah, please.
This is your platform now.
This makes perfect sense.
I didn't
Make it make sense. Make Ruby make sense.
She says she likes guys that don't like her. That's with plenty of women and men too. So we're not even gonna
I
do that.
agree.
That's a human thing. Everybody.
I like women that like me.
I mean,
Call me crazy.
yeah, like, I don't know where we at with the world.
No, but she never said she didn't like guys that don't like her.
That's exactly
I
what
mean,
she
I'm
said.
sorry. She never said she didn't like men that like her.
Demaris.
She likes men that like her, but
But don't like her.
But
Don't,
everybody
yeah.
likes
Chill.
men. Well, not everybody, but unhealed women
Hey,
and
first of all, it's Pride Month.
unhealed
Pride Month,
humans.
yeah.
Period.
Big gay.
They like the chase. They like the you're not paying me any attention. Why
I agree
aren't
on
you
that,
paying me
yeah.
any attention? Men are like that way more than women. But
100%.
I understand where she's coming from this because when I was younger, I was the same thing. I consistently chased guys who paid me the littlest amount of attention because it's like, well, why aren't you in love with me? Everybody else is in love with me. It's a challenge.
You're
And
missing the most important part of your sentence.
Which is?
When I was a kid. When I was young.
I said when I was
This is a
younger,
grown woman.
She's not that grown. Ruby Rose is like 26, 25.
Yes,
That's
you
a
should be
grown
out of that
woman.
phase at 26.
You should, but there's plenty of, bro. Men be like that well into their 50s, so we're not gonna do that. And I'm not
Okay.
making this a women versus
No,
men
I mean,
thing.
you're not
Exhausted.
wrong.
Just let me know if you like me or not, and then let's move forward.
It's it's not that simple.
Men don't like women. Men don't like the chase. Men don't prefer the woman that gives them a hard time.
Yeah, I chased a
There's a
girl
diff-
for like 5 summers and then I got it and her pussy stinks, so I stopped doing that.
She was acting bad for so long.
Yeah, once I was
smelling
like, I
bad,
said,
too.
you made
Pussy
me
was
chase
bad.
5 summers. I gave you some of my best jokes.
This was probably a
Should've
bad
chased her
day.
into the shower.
I gave her some of my
What do you
best
think-
material.
Wait, what's
for
your
5
best joke?
After 5 summers, like, what do you think was the one that
You doing 5
put you,
beats a day?
that got you there?
Yeah,
I don't even know, man. I just know I finally got it, and I was just like,
Maul said knock knock.
like how you?
Okay,
All said, did it hurt?
but the 5 summer thing might have just been like convenience.
No, I mean she had a boyfriend and
But
you know,
yeah.
shit like
Oh, okay.
that. Like it
Damn.
wasn't like
It was finally your time.
yeah, it was just my turn, and I'm mad I had a turn. That's all.
Like, why was I stressing for 5?
Yeah,
why are
like-
you making a 5 beats for 3
like,
summers?
This is like what the
I get turned off when a girl comes on too fast,
Exactly.
but that's different. That's different than what she's saying.
I don't care about that shit.
If a girl, if a girl approaches you in the bar and she's like, I'm not gonna lie, Julian, you're super hot.
I hate
Like,
that.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's weird.
You hate women, so you don't like
Because it
women?
happens to him all the time.
No,
it's
it's
like so annoying.
It's happened, but it's weird. I don't like.
it's like a hassle at this
How
point.
do you not like women who like
I-
you don't like that at all?
I don't like that.
There's an
aggressive shit.
approach.
That's aggressive. If I come up to you and say, Julian, you're hot. Like, can we go on a date? That's aggressive.
That's not fun.
That's not. No.
I think it's cute.
Do you think it's cute?
But see, that's the difference. Some men love that. And some men absolutely hate it. They feel they want to have to chase you. They want
It's
to have
not.
to.
There's
but
a
for
difference
me-
between
for
the
me,
chase
it's not
and
about the
don't like
chase.
me.
Yeah, there's
Way
two
different.
things. There's a big area in between those two things.
So I agree with you that yes, men like the chase. I like the chase too. I like to have to put in effort, but that doesn't mean I want someone that doesn't like
But
me.
I've had women court me, but do it in a way
You're the
where
prize.
it's not that. Like where it's like, oh, I'm trying to fuck. What you doing tonight? Like that's never gonna happen. I will never go home with a girl if she's doing that kind of.
Oh well, no, of course.
But there's been ways
yes,
where
yes, you will.
But there's I haven't. Just shut up.
yeah, yeah.
Shut up.
Let's be honest with each
Come
other.
on.
No, when I was maybe 22, 23, sure. But like I'm saying, there are ways still. If a woman comes up to me and I assess the approach and it's like, okay, this is respectable. Like this is good. I can move forward with this.
If a woman approaches you like, "Oh my God, you're so hot," like,
That
oh
shit's
my God.
gross.
Like she's selling it at that.
Hate
point.
that.
She's gonna ask for
if
money.
she
at some point.
Or what
so
if I'm that ill?
Listen, you're
That
not.
too. You know, I think now it's more of a transactional thing now.
Maul. So if a cute ass girl hops in your DMs, like she liked 3 pictures and you didn't DM her.
I hate that too. Sorry.
No, I gotta,
Well, we
gotta get the analytics up.
Yeah, we came to the realization that you're just like
I don't like
hurt.
that.
You're just like a hurt soul.
How does that make me hurt?
Because you're judging your analytics based off of women liking you.
That's
exactly.
so weird.
How did she go back and look at my
No,
story
like
twice?
The girl that like likes all your photos and then follows unfollow, like just does all that. That
That's
is not
extra.
attractive.
But if I
No, that's
go and
not-
like
that's
3
weird.
photos,
It's weird, yeah.
Yeah.
that's weird.
Be the definition of weird.
liking
You're a
3
weirdo.
photos is weird.
No.
No, 3 photos.
liking
is
everything,
then
following and
follow,
unfollowing.
unfollow.
Oh, that's weird.
follow,
No,
that's
but
weird.
I thought like the liking 3 photos. I thought that was like the
That's
universal.
okay.
Like
That's all right.
I think you're cute.
No, we get your
So
game.
if I like 3 photos and Maul doesn't get it, and then somebody slides into his DMs and there's like, I just want to let you know, like I think you're really cute. You think that that's unattractive?
No,
No,
I don't think
it's-
that's unattractive.
Oh,
that's
it is
not
at
as
all.
aggressive as the other approach.
Yeah, that's not.
I like women
That
that
was
shoot
fine.
their shot. I think that's ill.
Yeah,
I like
shoot
women
your
that
shot.
shoot their shot.
Don't
Same.
fucking slam
But you
dunk
can
your
do
shit.
it in a really nice way.
Well, there's
okay,
a
so how-
gray area that Ruby Rose is not talking about. I
tell
think
you.
what she's trying to say is don't be a fucking thirst bucket.
Yeah,
towards me.
exactly.
Thank
And
you.
and landed on I like men that don't like me.
Yeah,
When I
that's
think
just the
she's
headline.
just trying to say, just don't like. Come on, relax.
I
bro.
don't know. Honestly, I think she means what she says. And the reason why I say that is because
both
I
need to
think
be
it's because Ruby Rose receives a lot of. Ruby Rose is Ruby Rose, and she looked like that. So there's plenty of men, thirsty ass men in her DMs all day. So the man that doesn't pay attention to her, or the man that doesn't start drooling when she walks in the room, that's the one she's gonna look and be like, well, damn, like
So my don't be a thirst bucket. Yeah, just
No,
just
not even
act,
just don't be a thirst-
act accordingly.
don't
Like,
pay me any attention. I think she's saying
Ruby
she's
Rose
gonna,
is saying is
she's gonna be interested in the
she
man that doesn't
like,
pay her any
She
attention.
doesn't like fanboys.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying. She doesn't like men that are fans of hers that have fucking pictures of her on their wallpaper on their phone, shit like that. Like that's
Yeah, that's
Wait,
weird.
That's what she's talking about.
Fam, if you have Ruby Rose as your
they
as
out
your
there.
wallpaper,
Oh, they out there.
You're a
you need to
Oh,
seek
there's
help.
plenty of people.
Yeah, they out there. I mean, she's a beautiful
Or there's
girl,
people who have
know.
you as their wallpaper.
They should seek help as well. Like just put like your dog or something.
Or
Paisley.
they'll put your dog.
just
put Paisley. Everyone should just have Baisley as their back.
Imagine Rory's face as your lock screen.
Nothing is worse
Sick.
than seeing a girl's phone and it's her face.
looking
on her
at
phone.
looking into
Yo,
my
for
eyes.
real.
Why do you not? What is wrong with that?
That's so weird. I find it weird too.
The only time, so when I used to go out into clubs, I would do
Used
that.
to.
Used to.
I don't. Whatever. When I used to go out, when I used to go out and club, like
You were
I
late
mean,
to my album release party.
to go to a club.
Yeah.
that wasn't a club. I mean,
ahead,
like,
I'm sorry.
Anyway, when
My
I used to
bad.
go out to clubs, like there's people drunk all over the place. We're fucking fist pumping, like that kind of club.
Club.
I used to put my face on my phone because if I lose my phone, it's a little bit easier to find me and get my. You know whose phone it
In the
is.
sea of phones. You
Yeah.
see yourself.
No one's gonna be like, "Oh, I picked up this iPhone. Oh, this must be who it belongs to."
What? You don't?
I will
guys
say,
put
I
the
always
girl
thought it
on
was
the
weird.
screen
Oh,
paper?
that's that girl over there. Like,
yeah.
Shit, you have
fuck?
the same hairstyle.
Yeah, like no.
Maybe you could add this to the list. It's probably not the month for it, but I always found it odd when men had themselves. I got over women having themselves as their background. I get it.
No,
But men having
Man, that's
themselves as their
crazy.
background, I still have not
like that's not hip hop.
fully understood.
I feel
It's
like
definitely not
Drake-
hip
Yeah, I
hop.
don't think it's hip hop.
I remember like a few years ago, a girl sent me a video, like a nude video of herself, and she had a picture of herself over her bed,
That's
over her
fire.
headboard.
very interesting.
That's-
Was she
like-
naked in that one too?
Gross.
Was she?
Not fully naked.
Okay.
But she had like
Just like a photo?
Yeah.
Not like a painting of herself?
no, a photo.
Okay. Was it a really
not
good
cool.
photo?
I mean, it's a good photo if it was somebody else. Like you above your bed is kind of fucking
I mean, maybe
crazy.
that photo got printed somewhere. Already.
I think having somebody else above my bed is weird. A picture of myself in my own bedroom.
That's
No,
weird.
no. Not a picture of yourself in your. You say you like to do that a lot. Not a picture of yourself in your bedroom
Soft life.
over your headboard.
That's kind of sick.
Not like on
masturbating and looking at
not
herself.
on your
That's
dresser near the fucking perfume and shit like that. No, that's not
I also
weird.
think that's weird.
That might be weird too, but not as weird as a big ass picture over your headboard of yourself.
Maybe it could be
the fuck is that?
self-hatred. Having solo pics of yourself in your crib is crazy to me.
That's self-hatred.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's self-hatred.
weird.
That's fucking
And y'all
crazy.
niggas
No,
is too cool
that's
for
weird.
everything.
No, I'm not
That's
too
weird.
cool. I'm like,
That is
I'll look,
weird.
all right, buy a
weird.
mirror.
That is weird.
Why do I need pictures of myself? Like
With friends, family, whatever. I
That's
get
different.
that.
Because
Yeah.
I'm art. I want a naked picture of
I'm
myself
art.
in my
you
bathroom.
let her get that
Get a
off?
big ass mirror.
I'm art.
I'm art.
I'm art.
That's crazy, Demaris.
All right, I'm not gonna argue that. You're art.
For
But
sure.
come on, like in your bedroom.
I
Don't do
understand
that.
in the bathroom more. Like a fire, like artistic.
Yeah, when I'm taking a
half-nude
shit,
picture of
I
me
go
in
look
the
at myself.
So if I go
bathroom.
to your
There's a
house and I'm
picture
taking a
of you?
leak, I gotta look at you like being artsy, like in some silk.
It's spready.
Yeah, like
Demaris, the listeners have killed you for using my bathtub and my master bath, right?
That's kind of
How unrelaxing would it be if I had photos of myself of that bathtub?
sprawled out on like a bear skin rug. Like
How weird would that be?
Okay, you're a man, so it's
Oh,
completely
now it's because
different.
he's a man.
That's sexist.
Here we go.
That's not sexist.
This is not the right one.
During
Sexist.
Pride Month, during this month, the whole
Add
month.
that to the list of 500 things men can't do. No, Rory can't lay on a bearskin rug,
Why?
blow it up in black and white, and put it in his fucking bathroom.
I didn't even think it was gonna be black
But
and
the
white, but
fucking
now-
picture that you
I have a cute tush.
Be nice.
like the picture you have here that used to
didn't even
be
know
in
that.
in all of your apartments with the girl with her legs up and the pussy and like there's like a
Yeah.
cat where her pussy should be. I think if that was a picture of me, I would have that up in my
So you're
house.
saying I should recreate that with a cat?
on
by the
his
gooch.
bush.
Baisley.
Paisley could do that.
Yeah.
I just think that's weird. I'm sorry.
It
I
is
think
weird.
having
I think
pictures
it's
of yourself hanging above your bed is fucking crazy.
Above your bed
Based
is
by my nuts is
exceptionally.
fucking
She be beating off to herself. She likes that. She's turned on by herself. I think that's very healthy.
But like, just
It's
looking
not for
in
me.
the mirror.
Being turned on by yourself is healthy. I'm not saying that, but to have, I think there's a deeper issue when your apartment is you everywhere.
Damn, I must hate myself. I've never been turned on by myself.
Yeah.
I've never looked at myself like, damn, Eddin, you kill it.
And I'm with you. I think it's healthy that people are turned on by themselves.
Yeah.
I'm with you as well. I've never looked at myself like,
And you only
who's that
fuck-
guy?
You only fuck with the lights out.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's that guy?
No.
You guys only fuck with the lights out.
Who?
No, I definitely fuck with the lights
You
on.
said he does.
And I'll do the mirror
No,
thing, but it's
I
not
like the
turning
lights.
me on of me.
I
It's
like
turning
the
me on
mirrors.
of the
Of the
girl
mirror,
in the
yeah,
mirror.
I like
exactly.
looking.
I don't like
yeah.
fucking with the lights on. It's not my thing.
What?
Security.
For someone that looks at themselves all day.
That's
How do you
true.
not-
How
I
do you
can't
see
myself
the photo of
all day
yourself?
because I'm insecure.
But like, you don't want to. You
That
don't
was
want
a
to see yourself
crazy
get
laugh.
fucked with the lights on.
I know y'all heard that.
It was a wild laugh.
That was a crazy laugh.
It wasn't like it's not because I like think I'm cute.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
don't like fucking with the lights on. For the lights off.
That's crazy. I gotta have some type of light on.
Yeah, like a nice little ambient.
well, nobody's fucking
what
in
happens
pitch
when
black.
What happens when Ruby Rose gets the guy that doesn't like her, and then he turns the lights off, and she's like, "Why?" It's like, "Cause I don't like you.
I want to imagine.
I don't wanna see you.
Yeah, I want to imagine me hitting somebody else.
Damn.
Damn.
Anyways,
Ruby, I feel you. Long story short, and a lot of other people.
She's
feel
just
you.
saying she don't want fanboys.
that's what I think she was trying to
Yeah,
say.
she don't want any guy that's a fan of hers. That's like, oh my God, Ruby Rose, I finally got your attention. I love you so much. Like,
Yeah, that's weird as fuck.
she don't want that.
Yeah, nobody wants to
nobody
fuck
wants
a
that. I
fan.
think. I don't think anybody wants. I definitely don't want that.
No, I think that's probably best for you.
No, it's definitely not.
No,
No. We
Anyways.
have some voicemails
yeah, baby.
from some of you crazies out here that we love so much. We appreciate y'all. Keep sending the voicemails. Let's give
Yes.
people therapy. Julian,
well.
you picked a few.
We just gave ourselves therapy about
It's been about a
photos
week
in
and
our
a
house.
half, so we have a lot piled up. So please,
Oh
if you
my
haven't heard
God.
yourself, don't freak out. We'll get to it. But I'm jumping around because there are some incredible ones that I just want to get to. Right,
right, give
away.
us somebody
This is
that,
how sick Julian was at the Dream Hotel. We were on the roof in highlight room, and Julian had his laptop open, just going through voice messages.
That sounds about right.
there was some wild shit.
Yeah, AirPods in, locked in.
God. All right, well, let's give some people some therapy.
Yes,
All right, let's do it.
please.
Hi everyone, this is Coco from the DMV.
Hey, Coco.
In honor of Eddin leaving Horrible Decisions,
Oh boy.
I have a couple questions for you all.
Is that official?
One, are there any kinks that are hard stops for you all? And two, if your partner was really into a kink that you weren't into, would you be okay with them seeking it elsewhere as long as no penetration is involved? Thanks for listening, guys. Love you all.
Coco, that sounded very specific.
Yeah, Coco. Can I answer the second
first
question?
kink, don't have a photo of yourself above your head.
Yeah, that's just wild. Seeking your kink from somewhere else? No.
I wouldn't be happy about that. I don't like getting tied up.
But what if it was with another girl?
Ooh, no.
Still, like I just
Fine by me.
Yeah.
Rory's like, fine, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah,
Do what you gotta
Oh
do.
my God! Wait,
What
she
if-
could fulfill all your fantasies? Amazing.
Sure.
Rory says that, but he'll be pissed if that happens.
He would
No,
probably.
I've
be a
been in
little
that
annoyed.
situation and I didn't care.
Where your girlfriend was getting her fantasies fulfilled from another woman?
Girlfriend is a stretch.
All right, so there you go. That right
someone
there.
I was really talking to, though.
No, that right there ends it. That
Wait,
right
but
there
why?
ends
All right, well, what's the fantasy?
It doesn't matter.
I don't
Yes,
know.
it matters.
If your
No, it kinda
girlfriend
does
having any fantasy fulfilled by somebody else would bother you.
If her fantasy is not to have someone that's overworked and tired a lot and just wants her pussy ate on a Tuesday, have at it. Like, go crazy.
Sure.
Nah, I ain't jacking that. Not your girlfriend. No, you wouldn't have that. You wouldn't be happy with.
Wait, well, if you had
Wait,
a
would my
girlfriend
girl
and your
just fucking
girlfriend
another
like,
girl like that?
that. Yeah, no.
you wouldn't let your girlfriend fuck another girl without you being there?
Hell no.
Oh, I thought you were
Really?
That's why they call you old.
No, that's why they call me smart. See, it'd be you niggas that be like, yeah, no, go ahead, go fuck that girl.
Act bad.
And then be standing in a mall with a gun with the police force ready to.
It's a wild transition.
Yeah, that's
that's
the
crazy,
niggas that
yeah.
get hurt. They be like, oh, she left me there. Yeah, because you sitting there talking about, yo, go fulfill your fantasy with somebody else.
A lot of people can't handle that.
Like you, that's
It's the
still
truth.
A lot of.
Why
A
is
lot
that your
of
girlfriend?
a lot of dudes cannot handle that.
Why, if you can't fulfill her fantasy, why is that your girlfriend? What is your job? Is that being your girlfriend?
Okay,
if
well,
you can't fulfill her fantasy,
You think
It's
that's
not
your
like we're
only
not
job?
fucking that girl together as well, but like sometimes I have schedule conflicts and she just needs to do it solo.
Or no, sometimes she don't wanna share her
schedule
bitches
that
with you.
conflicting to where your girl got to go get her pussy ate by somebody else.
We were on tour for months.
You can fly out.
That's true. I
There's
mean,
flights
he's
flights
not
every 30
wrong.
minutes.
All right, but what? Okay, well, in this case,
Our overhead was really tight.
Okay, are there any kinks that are hard stops for all of you? Eddin,
Tying. I don't like getting tied up. That is not
have
my
you
thing.
tried it?
I would
Yes,
assume you
I
would.
was not a fan.
How? What was the knot?
Like it was constricting my wrists and shit, and I was on the bed, and that was not fun for me at all.
You don't
I
like
do not
being
like-
constricted.
I do not like that.
You panic when you like get stuck in your hoodie?
No, I don't get stuck in my hoodie, but that's fucking hilarious. Go fuck yourself.
And like,
My big ass head can't fit out.
Getting stuck
Wait,
in
yo,
your hoodie is crazy.
Weird transition, very weird. But do you know that like toddlers and infants like hold their breath when you try to take their clothes off?
Oh, I didn't know
Over
that.
their face, they hold their breath, and it's very scary.
that's cute.
Thanks, Dad.
It's
Rory.
not,
Oh,
especially
yeah,
when
that
you
is
can't
a
get the
little
arm out of the thing and you think about to kill your kid
scary. Oh no.
Yeah, you don't want to pull a shirt too hard
at all. Yeah, and they hold their breath when they see that.
Damn.
Yeah, that tying up shit I'm not with. That pegging.
Oh yeah, I'm not about pegging either.
I'm
Mm.
Yeah, pegging's my hard stop.
That's
Like, what is
wild.
that?
like you pegging
You know,
the
that's
dude,
like
right?
tying up.
very popular now.
Yeah.
Tying
Pegging.
up. Oh, pegging. Yeah.
Don't say it, Maul. Just it's Pride
I didn't
Month.
say
It's
nothing.
Pride. Just
I
shut
swear I
up.
didn't say anything.
It's the month for pegging.
That is the month for pegging.
You guys got a discount code for pegging?
No.
Not
Pegging
yet.
does not make you gay or straight.
Rory
listeners.
Maul.
There's a Patreon tier to get
20% for
pegged over here. Tying up, it wouldn't be a stop
Wait.
for me.
No, y'all not gonna let Demaris get that off.
I feel like you said that
didn't
5
hear.
times. That
She
episode.
said She said pegging don't make you gay or straight.
Here we go.
She's right.
Here we go.
Pegging makes you straight.
If a woman
Doesn't
pegs
make you straight.
I don't want to be pegged, but if a woman pegs you, that doesn't make you gay.
Yeah, I'm good on
So,
that.
but okay, so she said pegging doesn't make you gay or straight.
Yeah, like it doesn't
you're,
make
you're in
you
the gray
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
There, you can't put a label on. You can't say that pegging is a gay activity or a straight activity.
If
Pegging
a
is
man
just,
fucks you in the ass, yeah.
That's pretty
pegging
gay.
is just a kink.
Could be gay.
Pegging is just a kink or whatever you're sexually into.
Some dudes like anal
If-
play.
I want more men to be comfortable. If you want your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, to peg you, just ask.
No.
You like
Stop
anal
being
play,
I'm not
Maul?
I'm not
Fulfilled.
pegged a stallion. That's
Excuse
y'all.
Yo, why y'all want to get cursed out so bad?
It's Julian.
Do
It's
like
Julian.
anal play.
I do not.
You
Why?
like-
Yo, what's up with you, dog? You said
You literally said a girl
not
split you
anal play,
open
dog.
and tongue fucked
Yes,
your
it
ass.
is.
That is anal
Yes,
play.
it is.
That's not
Wait,
anal
what?
play.
That's not anal play.
That is anal play.
Thank
Maul,
you, anal
Maul,
play.
that's anal
100%
play.
anal
It's not
play.
anal play.
Maul,
dog.
that's
We not
anal
doing
What
play,
is
bro.
it?
Getting your ass ate is anal
It's
play.
anal
What
play.
else could it be?
That's your ass getting ate.
Yeah, but it's. Yeah,
What
but
is your ass? Your
I just
anus?
don't- no, but don't say anal play though.
It is.
No.
But it is.
Anus play? Is that
She's
better?
literally playing with your
Anus
ass
play.
with her tongue. Anal
She's
play.
tongue
You
punching
think
your
butt
ass.
play sounds better?
Butt play is crazy.
Butt play sounds like you're in
Julian,
jail.
if you want to fight, just say you want to fight, bro. Like I promise you,
Nah, I
we can
missed
fight.
you.
Yo, Julian, somebody if she's tongue punching your ass. My ass has never been tongue punched.
Tongue
bro. What
punching
are you
your
talking
star?
about?
What?
She's sparring with your
she
butt.
just swirls it. She doesn't like tongue
She's hitting the
fucking.
speed
Lick the
bag.
gooch, you know what I'm saying? Lick the lick
That's
the
ass play.
That's ass play. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's anal
but
play.
Anal play makes it sound like penetration. I don't. That's just weird. Yeah, I don't like anal play. I don't like that.
I don't do that.
You get uncomfortable when you wipe your ass? You think that's gay?
Who, me? No.
Yeah.
Me wiping my ass? What you talking about?
You're a man, so you know.
Yeah, but it's
Weird.
my ass. It's
Another
my
man, a
ass.
man is touching your butt.
Wait, I have a question. So, Demaris, so you don't like the idea of you pegging your man?
I don't date men who would like to get pegged.
Why? Okay, I was gonna say.
She's toxic. We've been through this.
She's
She's not an
Let's
ally.
not repeat
No,
ourselves.
no, say it. Why?
What do you mean? Why?
What do I
Yeah, why
mean?
not?
Because I like to be dominated. I don't prefer to dominate men in the bed.
Okay, that's fair.
That's not for me.
You've never
tricked you.
tried to dominate?
She don't like to be dominated.
No, that's not what I said. I
No,
said I don't like to dominate men in the bedroom.
Oh, you don't like to
And
dominate?
for me to
wants-
peg you, I would have to be dominating you, and that's not what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just not my thing.
To answer Coco's question, yeah, you don't go find that fantasy somewhere else.
Oh yeah,
Like
no,
a fucking
pegging you
Ludacris
can't go
album.
find anywhere else.
Yeah, don't do
Please
that
don't.
shit.
Maybe
Yeah,
your
Coco.
partner's just not for you. If that's like a hard barrier.
No, I don't think
Coco
that's
said that
true.
was personal. Coco, she
You know,
tryna-
Coco's trying to leave that
She like, yeah,
relationship.
she trying to go get her fantasy fulfilled. She
Yeah.
like, yo, listen,
That's
like,
a Coco.
he ain't into what I'm into. Like, you know, I want to peg something. He don't want me to peg him.
That might be it.
That's definitely what it is.
Oh.
Come on, man.
I mean, she's a fan of horrible decisions in
Yeah,
bed.
shout out to
Yeah.
Well, if you're a
What do you
fan of horrible decisions, then you know what ethical non-monogamy is, which means that you're just honest about what you guys want. And if you both make the decision to go find that elsewhere and you both agree to that, I think that that's okay and that that's healthy. But you have to be honest.
You think it's
about-
healthy to go fulfill your fantasy with somebody else?
I
Some
think
people
it's-
are into open relationships.
I think it's healthy
what's
to be
the-
honest with your
About our next
partner.
question.
What's the difference between ethical non-monogamy and open relationship? It
The same
sounds
thing.
like
The same thing.
ethical non-monogamy is, yo, I just cheated and I fucked this chick.
No, that's
it's
the same
agreed
thing.
upon. It's agreed upon.
Yeah, it's
So
agreed
an open
upon.
relationship.
Pretty much.
Basically,
So
yeah.
why add all those
It's a
syllables
more
and not
Because
say...
technical-
what's a
Are there
more
two
technical
big
term?
words for
But ethical,
Yeah,
They just want to trip you up and cancel you over some shit you didn't even
ethical
Those are
is
like-
the
those are
most
hard syllables to
important
say.
part because ethical includes honesty.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm in an open relationship, we're in an open relationship, the terms of our open relationship might not be that I have to tell you exactly what I'm doing or
Well, then y'all not in a relationship.
Why? No, but that's the point what
If you
she's
honest.
making. She said it's ethical non-monogamy.
Hey, yo, if you honest, y'all not in a relationship.
I was saying the opposite, actually, but that's funnier that you took it
Yo,
that
if you
way.
honest with your partner, y'all ain't in no relationship.
How could you be in an open relationship and then not be honest with each other? Isn't that the point of an open relationship?
You would be
no,
surprised.
we can
no,
find
no,
out
no,
that's not true.
open,
Then it's
open
cheating.
means no,
but
open means
because
you're
you could be in an
open
open
to-
relationship and not tell your partner like, yeah,
That you
I
fucked some other shorty,
I
yeah.
fucked
Yeah.
that
The
girl.
open
Oh, I thought
relationship-
open relationships where you just tell each other everything as
No.
far as who you're fucking.
you gotta let
Open
them know.
means some people are in open relationships and don't want to know what you're doing. The open means
Oh.
our
That is
relationship.
That's insane.
Our relationship
That
is
is
open.
sick.
It'd be like,
And
So
I'm
you
fucking
can
you
go
raw?
outside of our relationship, but we're still in a relationship, but you can go outside of it. It does not mean that they have to tell you everything.
Oh, then yeah, I want the ethical, all the
Ethical
syllables.
non-monogamy.
Yeah. Give me the syllables.
But yes, practice that. Be honest about what you want. Have him be honest about what he wants.
Yeah.
And then if you're comfortable with him seeking his kink somewhere else, maybe he has a foot fetish and you hate your feet. If he wants to go look at other bitches' toes or lick other bitches' toes,
you and Coco getting really specific.
and you okay with that,
Yeah.
then you know.
Alright.
But you have to be honest.
You okay with your man sucking somebody else's toes?
No.
Hey, Coco, fuck that man in the ass if that's what he wants.
If
Wait,
we're
what?
having a
Wait, what?
threesome
Wait.
and he sucks another bitch's toes, then sure. But honestly, you know what? If I was in an open relationship, if
don't
you were
believe you.
fucking a bitch and sucked her toes, I wouldn't care.
That's gross.
Why is that gross?
Like if I don't want to kiss someone that just had someone else's foot in their mouth.
He's eating her pussy. I'd rather taste her fucking feet than her ass.
You'd rather taste
no,
their feet?
I'd rather
Wait,
taste
so
the
with
pussy.
cheating, that's where we draw the line. Like, it's okay if you eat her pussy, but like, don't suck her tongue.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, the more you just sit back and let people talk about just like relationship shit, you go find
Like,
like,
you
yo,
cheating.
everybody is fucking crazy.
All right,
I'm telling
well,
you.
speaking of cheat, let's do the next question because it kind of parlays in what we were just talking about.
Parlays.
All right, what up, guys? Hey, my name Marcus. I'm in Houston. So I got a question for y'all. Like, if you say, for instance, like Maul, you ain't been in a relationship in a long time. So like, just say in a situation like you've been fucking a lot. Just say, for instance, I know you probably don't, but just say, for instance, you've been fucking a lot, but you be fucking like different people or whatever. Of course, being safe and all that kind of shit. But then you get in a relationship, and then the first couple months is all great. But then after a while, like you just get tired of fucking the same person because you just ain't used to that. Like, how do you tell your girl that, like you ain't gonna cheat on her, you ain't trying to cheat on them like that, but how do you tell your girl, look, I don't want to fuck you every day. Like, I'm tired or something because you just not used to fucking the same person every day like that. How do you tell her that?
So the question he
Marcus-
has underneath it, he said,
He's
how
spoken
do you
all mall.
He wants an open relationship.
how do you tell your girl you want to open up the relationship? He didn't say that in the voicemail, but that was the question.
No,
I'm
he
about to say,
just don't want to fuck her every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, he's saying he's not used to fucking just one girl. He's used to being single and having options and fucking a bunch of different girls.
But
At
his
different
question is,
times,
how do you
not-
tell your girl you want to open up the relationship? That's what he wrote in the description.
That's
box.
Julian's notes.
Oh,
I mean, so
Basically, what he's asking. With
I didn't take that as
I took that as like, how do I tell my girl I don't want to fuck every day?
yeah. He
No, he
wants to
took-
stay with the
but he
girl,
wants to
but
fuck
he
he's
sounds like he wants
he's
to
not
fuck
used-
other people.
But he also wants to fuck other people.
The simple answer is this, Marcus. You're just not ready to be in a
Just
relationship.
cheat on.
I word. No.
You
no.
should cheat, Marcus.
cheat.
is what
No,
we're saying.
no,
He wants to
no.
No, he doesn't want to cheat. He just
No,
doesn't
he wants to
wanna-
cheat.
He wants. Well, yes, he wants to.
He wants to cheat,
He wants
but
to
he
fuck
shouldn't.
other women.
Yeah.
But the quick safe way is just stay single, man. Just be single.
I love how he started it though.
Yeah, like
I like how he resonates with you, Maul.
Yeah.
There were so many Maulisms in that entire sentence. He's like,
said-
you know how you be fucking a lot, but then
said,
like,
but like,
you be
but safe
chilling,
though,
but like
like-
you be fucking.
And then you realize you gotta fuck the same bitch every day.
yeah, no. It sounds like he just wants to. He's not ready to be in a relationship. Marcus, you are not ready to be committed to one woman, which is fine. Just
Right.
be honest about that
And be honest with
be
her.
single.
And if he's a pure pupil of Maul, you know he's not ready for that open relationship.
Oh hell no.
He can't handle that.
there's no.
Because she'll win that.
Yeah.
There's no.
or he'll
there's
shoot
no
it up.
open
They
relationship.
always win that.
She'll win.
Yeah, I'm not.
You can't beat a woman in an open relationship.
I'm not. I'm
way.
not the open relationship guy. That ain't for me. Nah, my girl can't just go fuck other people.
He said shit was cool.
Maybe
for
I'm
2
bugging.
months.
You guys got open relationship out of that? I think I got.
No, he wants to fuck other girls.
he don't want an open relationship. He wants to fuck other girls, which is completely
wanna fuck
different.
other
think
girls.
he
You
was
tired of fucking her
one-sided
every day.
open
I think he was
Which is
suggesting
sick.
that he's used to fucking other women where it doesn't happen every day. Like
I think it's both.
I fuck different women, but maybe once a week.
Yeah.
And now he's with this girl and they're fucking every day, and he's not used to that.
No.
So he finds it weird. Like he doesn't want to fuck the same person every day. So how do I tell her, can we fuck 3 times?
Like, hey, yo, chill.
Nah,
and like not fuck all the time.
I'm not rolling with that because if Marcus could fuck a different girl every day of the week, he would do it.
I think
would
if
do
he,
it,
I was gonna
yeah.
say, I think if he had his girl on Tuesday and then,
But what
he's not
void
gonna be
would
like,
that
I'm
fill?
overfucked. If you gave him 3,
Overfucked is crazy.
I'm saying if you handed
all
Marcus a
fucked
different
up.
woman,
Wait, hold on. Do we want to have a serious conversation, especially the 3 of us here? Ed, and you're included too.
Okay.
You've never been overfucked?
I have.
Yes, for
You've
sure.
never felt lost after
Rory-
fucking 5 women in 5 days?
Yes, I have. But I'm saying
It's not a good feeling.
No, for sure. In
I feel like
Marcus,
a
I'm saying
warrior.
in
Yeah, I feel
Marcus's
great.
case, nah, you can be overfucked.
I think I went to the roof and yelled or some shit. Like,
You did a war cry?
more!
You
That's
climb-
all you got!
You climb the rocky steps.
Give me more! Fuck, overfucked. I ain't never felt overfucked a day in my life. New pussy every day.
That sounds
Shit.
amazing.
All right,
Yeah.
well, I am a pussy. So when
No,
Drake
that doesn't
when
make you
Drake
a
said
pussy.
on Marvin's Room, I fucked 5 girls this week, I can't explain it. Like I understood the pain he was talking about.
No,
you
he
feel
wasn't
so
talking-
empty.
No, he wasn't talking about pain.
Those balls were empty.
He was saying like, yo, I got bitches. like, I can't explain.
not what he was saying.
I can't explain how many
That's
hoes
not
I
what
got.
Drake
Nigga,
was
I'm
saying.
lit. I'm out here fucking everybody.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like eventually that gets old though.
it gets a little old at one point.
What?
It
fucking
becomes
different
routine. It takes away the great parts of sex. When it's just routine of just like, it's about fucking them, not the point of fucking them. Does that make
also,
sense?
sex
It's not about the actual act of fucking. It's the leading up
But
to it.
some
And then
people
you
are
beat
more
and then
comfortable fucking random people than they are like fucking their girl.
I've been there. Not the last part.
Because people don't be as freaky in their relationships as they be with these strangers. And that's because people need to be more honest with their partners about what the fuck they want to do.
Boring.
Non-monogamy. Not whatever that is.
Man, them random fucks, you don't get that freaky.
You can.
You can.
What are you talking about?
The random fucks that you call back and fuck a few more times after that, yes. But
'Cause
just
y'all
the,
can y'all
the random
degrade.
fucking, we're both drunk at the
Y'all
bar,
degrade.
consensual, everyone, and leave. Like, is that sex ever that fucking freaky?
It can be.
All right,
Yep.
It can be. It can be. It very much can be.
Yes.
Can be.
Yeah.
I had a head monster one night. I was
Head
like, you
monster is
quiet.
What is
hilarious.
freaky about head?
Got a sucky bitch?
What you mean?
Some bitches, if head can be freaky.
What? Look at Paul's face.
Head can be freaky.
Yo, when
and
you
I'll
lay
leave
off
it,
the
I'll
edge of
leave
the
it at
bed and
that.
say, fuck my
On
face.
YouTube.
Yeah, wait, that's standard.
That's not standard.
Oh, all right, maybe we have different levels of freaky.
That's not standard.
Laying her head back this way and fucking her face
If
is
you
standard.
just, if
That's
you just
lit.
met her,
Yeah.
that's not
Nah,
standard.
that's not standard.
What is he? That's not standard.
For me, it's not.
What
Oh,
are
you got it
talking
like
about?
that? Damn. I'm
Damn,
like
Mr.
that.
Bitches.
That's
Woo.
not
Yeah,
standard.
Mr. Bitches
No,
over here.
it says it right here, Mr. Bitches. There's a name tag.
That's Rory's
not
new tattoo.
That's not standard.
That's
No.
what that chain say.
All right, so then we have a disconnect on communication of what freaky is.
Oh, well, everybody's freak meter is different.
It's
We know
different,
that.
yeah.
Well, Rory, what
So
do you
I'm
think
saying random
freaky
fucks.
is?
Then there's no like freaky shit.
Yeah, what is freaky
What's
for you?
Rory,
freaky
what
to
do
you?
you think freaky is?
Listen, my sex life is a nightmare.
So we're not talking about your actual sex life. We're just talking about what you think
A
is
nightmare
freaky.
is crazy.
Rory's sex life is a.
I'm trying
It's
to
sleep paralysis.
I'm trying to get him out of this.
paralysis.
I'm trying to just usher him away. But
Holy shit.
what do you think is freaky?
I don't have an answer for
Rory's
what
sex
is
life
freaky
is
to me.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, well,
Every day's the 13th.
what would make head freaky to you?
Two different movies.
Dry.
If she like
I'm saying the
Snowballed you?
start of
Snowballing's crazy.
Snowballs.
I've never snowballed.
I would never.
I'm trying to think of what his
I
level
would
of freak
never.
is.
Get
And why does Horrible Decisions ask every man that question?
Because
And then they say they're
that's
lying.
an extreme.
What man wants to do that?
I've never.
There's a lot of
It's
men
never
that wanna
crossed
do
my
that.
mind.
There's a
You
lot
want
of
me to
men.
answer that?
There's a lot of men that want to do that, and
'Cause I
no
can.
kink shame. This is not for me.
Not during this month.
Men
All right.
want to taste themselves
I'm saying
the way we taste ourselves.
the head over the bed,
No,
like
they
when
don't.
she's like this.
And you're choking?
That's the start. Like that's standard of freaky.
Damn.
From there it
standard for you?
continues.
Shit.
No, all right, never mind.
No,
I mean, that's
listen,
cool.
bro. Hey,
You know,
listen,
fuck it, we ball.
No, you the man.
Fuck it, we ball.
That's all I got.
I
for you.
open the pleasure pack at the Mondrian.
Damn. Every time.
Did Rory sleep with the cock ring on?
I've tried it multiple times. I just
Open
don't
a
like it.
pleasure pack at a hotel is crazy.
Now the Mondrian has a good one.
Oh, like the vibrator got like it got bass.
I thought it was
Yeah, oh yeah,
gummy
no,
bears.
for sure.
I
It has
opened
different
once.
speeds.
I thought it was
Oh,
gummy
you thought it was
bears.
gummy bears.
There's a cock ring and shit in there, like a butt plug. I was like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was Sour Patch Kids.
That's a good little bullet in there too.
Oh yeah.
That is sick. We got one more.
Yeah. We got one more.
Marcus, just be honest with your girl. See if she's open to an open relationship. If
probably won't.
She's not.
Then get out of it before you
not.
cheat.
2 months in.
She's not.
Don't, try not
It's
to
an
cheat.
open relationship.
Let's stay on sex.
Peace, y'all. What up, Rory, Maul, Demaris, Eddin, Julian, Yomi. It's your boy Danny from Worcester, Mass. And I just got some relationship advice. So I've been with my girl for 7 years. We broke up for a little bit, got back together. We got kids and all that. I plan on proposing this year when we up at the beach in the summer. And my question is, how do I get her to be more enthusiastic about sex? Because I feel like I'm always the one initiating. If I don't make a move, ain't no moves to be made. And I tested this theory. Man, it went on for damn near fucking a month of no buns. So that's all I got is, how do I get her to make a move? You know what I mean? Because I feel like she ain't about it,
Danny,
Appreciate it.
Danny from Worcester. I'm gonna be very honest with
It's
you.
your boy.
That is not your wife.
What, Maul?
Wow.
They have kids.
They have kids.
It's been 7
What
years.
does that mean?
They're together. He was proposing to her.
Yeah, you'd be surprised though.
If you
She doesn't
don't
have a,
have your girl does not attempt to have sex with you for a
She
month
doesn't have a high sex drive.
for you.
She's raising kids.
No,
Man, I
they're
think-
raising kids.
What's man lingerie?
Nick shorts.
Yeah,
Nick shorts.
Danny needs to go buy. Well, where's Worcester? Isn't Worcester in Massachusetts?
Yeah, just go buy
Get you some Celtic shorts.
Yeah.
Get a bird jersey.
Yeah.
A bird jersey.
No pants,
Tatum,
just a bird
whatever.
jersey.
Yeah.
Red Sox jersey.
No pants, just a jersey, ass naked. Naked from the waist down, just a bird jersey.
Get a jersey dress.
Yeah. Get a jersey dress, Danny, and see if that works. But I'll be honest, if your woman does not, for a month, has not attempted to have any type of sexual intimacy with you, there's a problem.
Well, all right, maybe there's not a problem, but Danny went about his experiment a little weird. I understand he did the month test. Now that you see nothing happen, maybe talk to her? Like have that conversation with her?
They definitely have to have a conversation.
Just a regular conversation.
Well,
I'm not mad at his hypothesis experiment as far as like, let me see if I don't push for it. Let's see what happens. Nothing happens. You have to talk to your wife.
Well,
like, talk to her.
Talk, but listen. I'm just.
I'm trying to clap.
I'm just answering Danny straight on. Danny, a month and no sexual intimacy, like your partner not touching you, attempting to touch you.
That's a flag.
There's something. There's something there. There's something.
How old
wrong
are their
there.
kids? Like women have kids and shit gets weird with sex after that. Like that's a normal thing.
No, I understand that, but a month of nothing, like didn't touch you, didn't quick come in the shower and let's have a quick nothing.
Have to have that conversation.
Yeah, I mean, she got to know that. I mean, he gonna bust a nut somewhere.
Mm.
No,
that brings us back to honesty. Like Rory said, they need to have a conversation. Number one, that needs to be talked about. Second, there's multiple reasons why she could not be coming on to you. Like Maul said, there is a chance that like you might not be that nigga for her. I feel like all women have. Sometimes the guy that sexually turns you on is not the guy that you have kids with and marry. So there's like a little bit of a disconnect between that. Like you'll enjoy sex with your partner, but he's not the one that when you see him, you like, God damn, I want to suck the skin off. Sometimes there's a disconnect in that. It also could be a lot of women are not comfortable in their sexuality. Some were raised not to be sexually aggressive because they were taught that it was unattractive. So a lot of women don't know how to come on to men, even their own men, and tell them what they want sexually. She could be not being pleased sexually, so she kind of finds sex with you a waste of time because she doesn't know her body.
The thing you
also don't know her body.
I think you're forgetting is 7 years. This ain't. They didn't just meet.
They broke up.
I know. I know people in this exact scenario right now who have been together for 10 years.
Well, 7 years, and you thinking about marrying this girl, and y'all haven't had intimacy in a month.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, your marriage is not going to last at that rate.
I agree with that. That was what I was getting to. Is this just because you guys have been together for 7 years and you have kids does not mean that that's the person that you should marry.
Yeah.
I think a big part of marriage is sexual compatibility. Now you can
not
go to
even
her.
Marriage. A part of just being in a healthy relationship with somebody is sexual compatibility, sexual energy. I mean, if we're not, fulfilling each other sexually, we're gonna fulfill it somewhere else. Or we're going to look to fulfill it.
He's going to eventually end up cheating on her unless he has the conversation with her where it's either, hey, this is what I want to happen. And if this doesn't happen, then are you going to allow me to get it from somewhere else? She might say yes. She might say no. You never know. But the conversation, Danny, you got to have that conversation.
Yeah, you got to have the conversation.
But do not propose to her until that is fixed. Because if it is not fixed, y'all need to break up because at this point, you're wasting time.
Yeah, Danny, give it a boot, man.
He wants to propose.
Nah,
give it a boot.
Nah, not propose. Don't propose yet, Danny. I think that again, talk. You have to have deep conversations about intimacy. Obviously, there's intimacy issues or there's a disconnect intimately between y'all. So y'all definitely need to address that because that is a huge problem if you're trying to go into marriage with somebody and y'all already having some intimacy issues or no intimacy at all. So definitely talk to your girl. Your lady, and just having an honest, open conversation about her feelings. Maybe she's not feeling sexy. Maybe she's not, she gained some weight. I don't know. I'm just throwing, some options on the table. She may not just be feeling herself. And then just talk through it, and then maybe y'all can get through it. And then if not, still be a happy family and raise some beautiful kids, man.
I think Skip and Shannon had the same problem as Danny.
Well,
there was no intimacy between the two.
There was definitely no intimacy. So Shannon Sharp and FS1 have agreed to a buyout. So Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless, the show will no longer be on air after I think the end of next month.
This dragged on actually longer than I thought it would.
Really?
I thought they would have been done 6-7 months ago.
There's been some episodes,
maybe a year and a half ago.
There's been some episodes where they had some moments where things were said where it was kind of like that awkward, like damn, like we could tell when it's for TV and when it's just for content, but then we could tell when it's like some real personal things. And the one that I remember is the whole Tom Brady thing, and Skip saying, "Oh, Tom Brady is 10 times or whatever the player that you were," and
also that he was jealous that Tom Brady was still playing and Shannon Sharp had to retire at 35 or whatever.
Yeah, and it was just that was a point because Shannon just said that Brady was having a bad year. So he said not a bad career, just a bad year.
Just because Skip wears Jordan 3s in a suit, he feels like he get a lot of shit off.
He's jacked too.
All right.
I think that they just
I hate Skip. I'm just saying he's jacked.
They're
pause.
Yeah.
Like, do you subscribe to his OnlyFans? What do you mean? How do you know Skip's body?
Look,
Skip's in shape. He's in shape.
Thank you, Maul. Back me up.
Skip's in shape. He works out every day. He rides a bike for miles. Like he's in shape. He's an older guy that's in shape.
You pulled that shit up really fast.
Like, got it.
Looks like Peter North.
No, he's in shape. He works out.
Like Peter.
But yeah, they had some moments.
Ew, get this off.
Why is he mad, Jack?
They had some moments on there that you can kind of tell that it was some tension, and it probably wasn't going to last. But they had a good run. They had some great episodes.
Well, even with Skip and Stephen A., at least Stephen A. comes from the media and publication world where he will do a lot for the content, and I won't say like take a lot, but he knows what the goal is here.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon Sharp was coming from being an athlete and then was placed in the media world, ended up being incredible at it. A lot of shit's not going to fly with a tight end the way it would with a journalist.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't see this lasting very long, as great as Shannon Sharp is with Skip.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, this wasn't going to go.
I mean, I think that, things they run their course. Obviously this ran its course, but they gave a lot of great content, great episodes. Shannon has kind of quietly been building his own thing on the side with Club Shay Shay, things like that. His own platform, building his own stuff. A lot of good interviews.
Skip is a legend, don't get me wrong, but Shannon has been smoking him in the last few years as far as building up a brand.
Yeah.
And I don't even think it's close.
Well,
which I think put Skip in a weird place. I'm not going to say that Skip lucked up by having Shannon Sharp, but in some degrees he did. Skip, of course, is a legend, could carry a show. I'm not saying otherwise, but Shannon Sharp taking that role and being as amazing as he was really just kind of extended Skip's legendary media shit.
Who do we think?
He got lucky that Shannon Sharp ended up being who Shannon Sharp is.
Whoever you throw in that mix, it is going to obviously take some time to get used to, because I think Shannon and Skip definitely had a chemistry. Just Shannon's approach, his style. I think it was two, totally different sides of the spectrum, but I think that's why it worked.
You have to have someone that's aggressive. Like throwing Jay Williams in there, I don't think works. Like,
nah.
Skip says a lot of bullshit. I mean, that's why we do like to hate him. He's good to watch because we hate him.
Mm-hmm.
You have to find an athlete that can go against Skip the way Shannon did, in the way JJ Redick could be interesting.
He's been on every analyst's ass pause. Like if they say some shit that he knows isn't true, or like if they're talking from the player experience,
I would want to see a black athlete though.
I would prefer to be a black athlete, but as far as someone that's going to counter Skip and make it difficult for him to get his bullshit off, JJ would be a good person for that.
JJ Redick has been doing a great job. He's had some moments. He said some things. I didn't like some of the things he said around the John Morant situation.
He checked Stephen A. lot.
Yeah, but
Stephen A. pretty much told him to get the fuck off ESPN.
Yeah, like they go at each other a lot.
They rebooked.
So FS1 is the next wave then. This is going to be very interesting to see how this entire thing plays out.
Yeah. Either way, I think that, Shannon Sharp's career is, he has a lot of dope things ahead of him.
Well, who do we put with Shannon? I know we're talking about who is going to replace him.
I don't know.
But Shannon's going to get his own. He's the Angela Yee of this situation. He's going to get his own show. Who do we put with him?
I think Shannon could just do a revolving door, different athletes, different entertainers, kind of what he's doing with Club Shay Shay. Just have different entertainers, different athletes.
And I love that platform, and I do like his interviews, but I do love the debate Shannon Sharp more than the interview Shannon Sharp, if that makes sense. I like to see him go back and forth in the morning, and I think that needs to be with someone that's consistent, not a revolving door. Keep that for the club Shay shit. You need someone to argue with every morning. Like when I'm getting ready, I need Shannon to yell at someone.
Yeah,
that's morning TV at this point. It was Stephen A. and Skip, then it went to Shannon and Skip, and Stephen A. argues with anyone that goes on First Take. I need that in the morning. Like, I don't drink coffee. So I need someone to scream out of my TV to like get my day moving.
Yeah.
And Shannon, I think, needs that as well.
What about obviously he's during the season. Draymond Green would be an interesting fit.
Draymond and Shannon Sharp would probably be one of the better shows ever. But Draymond's not going to retire anytime soon. So it's not good timing in that regard. I don't think Chuck is getting up every morning.
Nah, he's way too much other shit going on. I would like to see Richard Jefferson could be interesting.
I was going to say Richard Jefferson earlier.
He could be interesting.
Yeah.
But he's not combative enough.
And I think Richard Jefferson might. A lot of these athletes, and this is going to sound like hating, a lot of them just do certain shows for a certain segment and they seem great. You get exposed when you have to do the shit every day. Like this talking shit gets way more difficult when you have to come every day to do it rather than be prepared for 4 days knowing that you have this segment on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So Richard Jefferson against Shannon Sharp, I don't think that's going to go the way we think it would go. Shannon is built for this day-to-day shit. He knows what to do.
This came as a surprise, though. I definitely wasn't expecting this to happen. Like I said, if it was going to happen, I thought it would happen months ago after some of those episodes where him and Skip kind of got into it. But I guess that probably was when it happened behind closed doors. And it was just like, we're going to just let it run through the NBA Finals. And after that, it'll be a wrap. So either way, I mean, we'll have to see what happens with Skip. I don't know if Skip is still going to do an Undisputed. Maybe they just get rid of Undisputed and give Skip his own separate thing.
Yeah.
But either way, I mean,
Listen, man, if Aaron Hernandez didn't kill himself, I think he would have been great for podcasting.
That was crazy. Okay.
From the day room.
Speaking of sports, while we were going, some interesting things happened in the NBA playoffs.
Were they that interesting? Your man's was going to get swept.
I didn't see that happening.
And then he tried to cover it up by saying, yo, I think I might retire.
No, but that's genius stuff. We got to speak to the genius of LeBron real quick.
He took your whole rollout with the Black Album.
Because people think that I hate LeBron for whatever reason. I don't love LeBron. But that whole... I love LeBron.
I get it. He does charity. You love him. I get it.
No, I think I do love LeBron, but I don't think he's the greatest player ever. But that whole I'm thinking about retiring thing, that was a perfect way to just take all the journalists away from the fact that we just got our asses kicked. We just got swept. Nobody has even said the word swept after LeBron said, I'm thinking about retiring. And we all know LeBron is not thinking about retiring.
I consider Bron a GOAT, but I think it is funny that you choose certain Jay-Z lyrics after you get swept. He said, I should be number one on everyone's list. Imagine when I no longer exist. You just got swept. Nothing would change.
No. You can't be number one and get swept. Like that just, no. Not by the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets are a good team.
The Nuggets are...
No, they're number one team in the West. They're a really good team. But sweep? I thought that LeBron and AD would have won at least a game. Like, to get swept was fucking crazy.
Okay, but he's also, 36 years old?
38.
38 years old?
Yeah.
And he was still balling.
No, he was playing at a high. That's why I don't think he's retiring.
Who's better? Who's better at 38, Mike or LeBron? And don't you lie right now.
No, I mean,
don't you lie right.
Obviously, LeBron is.
LeBron is not even remotely close.
I'm not. How old was Mike when he won his last championship? He might have been 36.
How old was Mike with the Wizards?
I mean,
38, right?
38.
Yeah. Same time.
But still, I mean,
yeah, he was 38.
Yeah, 38.
Mike is getting swept by the Denver Nuggets with the Wizards.
I mean,
yes, come on, you Bron haters need to stop for at least 1 second.
Who hates Bron? No.
I'm in the middle ground. I'm a Knicks fan. Listen, I don't care.
Man, I don't even want to speak about LeBron and Mike in the same sentence no more. I think that we can put that to bed.
Okay, but we can we compare everything with Mike and LeBron at 38 years old, Mike is getting swept. I mean, he didn't have AD on the Wizards. He had Kwame Brown, but
Well, that's but see, no, but this is my
so
point.
it's a little different.
This is
and Kwame, I want no smoke.
Yeah, I was
I want to
gonna
make
say,
that very clear.
this is-
Kwame Brown, no smoke.
But this is my point that you're kind of like validating my point. You have 2 top 75 players of all time.
AD is top 75?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's true.
I don't
Yeah.
think he should be. I definitely don't think he should have made it over Dwight Howard. But the fact that Anthony Davis is a top 75 player all time, and then you got a decent roster. You got some talent on that roster. I'm not saying I wanted them to beat the Nuggets. I was rooting for them to beat the Nuggets. But to get not win one game, come on, man. That's not a good look. That's a very bad stain, which is why I understand him throwing a retirement word out there. Like,
Right.
Do we think LeBron is going to do what Gronk did? Retire, get out your contract, and then just sign with whatever team that his son is drafted to?
Yup.
I don't think he'll do that. I think he'll play it out. And then once Bronny is drafted, I think that he would he'll be on that same roster. I don't think that he's going to take a year off to then come back and do that. I don't think he'll do it like that. I think once he walks away, he's walking away. I think it's over. I don't think he's going to leave for a year, not play, and then come back.
He's been very vocal about wanting to play with his son, though, in the league. So that gives him 3 years to like relax and, work out and see how he feels.
3 years.
Like maybe 2 at the most.
People are assuming
You guys think
Bronny's a one and
Bronny is
done?
that good is crazy to me.
It's not
He's going to be in college for a while.
No, he's not.
People think
You think he's coming out the league after freshman year?
they'll pull him a one and done
Y'all are
because of LeBron.
I'm not saying he's not trash. Don't
He's
get me wrong.
He's LeBron James.
He's not.
He's not.
That's his son, though. Like, you're getting LeBron
You're
James. when
drafting
you get
LeBron
Bronny.
if you draft.
But you're
Bronny.
saying he's not going
Yes.
to do that. So which is it?
No, you're saying
Is it
3 years.
Uchi Wally or is it one
No,
Mike?
you're saying 3 years. It's not going to be 3 years.
Wally.
He needs 3 years in college
And
if he
I'm
wants to
telling-
develop into a
He's
good
not
player.
going
And I'm
to do
telling
that.
you, he's not going to play 3 years of college.
He's going to
Maybe
do
2.
because of LeBron's clock. He's a one and done.
He's there. I don't even know how y'all trying to debate that. He's playing 1 year of college
If
basketball.
he could go
and he's going to the draft.
from high school to the fucking league, he
Okay,
would
so
right
as a Knicks fan, should we tank this next season?
now.
Absolutely not.
No,
Absolutely not.
Fuck no.
Because a year with LeBron
No.
is not worth it.
No,
not worth it.
even close.
Absolutely not.
No.
But no, I don't think that LeBron will take a year off to just come back and play with his son. I think that he plays next year, and then obviously that'll probably be his last year with the Lakers, and then he'll go wherever Bronny is drafted.
Well, like the Black Album, when Hove retired, the city belonged to you. Once Bron retires, is LA now yours as well?
No,
You have both coasts?
no, but it is gonna. It is an interesting.
Lamal.
It is
Definitely
an interesting
Lamar.
thing to look at, though, because that'll be the first time that we really don't know who the next, Laker great is after that.
It's going to be some time.
It's going to be a while. It's going to be a while
Austin
before we can
Reeves.
kindly. God, no.
White chocolate.
Please no. And Austin Reeves is a good player, but he's just saying that he's the next Laker great is like.
All right, next question here. Do the Lakers retire Bron's jersey? Did he do enough in LA to have his jersey retired if he's done after this year?
I'm gonna say
If they retire LeBron James' fucking number in Los Angeles, they are fucking crazy. And I'm a Bron lover, unlike
well, I mean, the bubble ring, right?
The Mickey Mouse.
you know what I
ring,
mean. You know how many people have won a ring with
I'm
the
just-
Lakers
listen,
that didn't get their jersey retired?
I'm just throwing things out there.
Robert Horry has done more for the Los Angeles Lakers franchise than LeBron James has.
I'm just throwing things out there.
Big
the
shot.
bubble ring, he broke the all-time leading scorer record in the Lakers jersey.
That's a cumulative award. Like, that's
yeah,
not a
like,
Laker award.
I'm just gonna tell you what the people are gonna throw out there.
Yeah, Cal Ripken
I
broke
think
the amount of games he played with the Orioles. That's not why his jersey's retired.
Do I think that LeBron's 23 should be retired with the Lakers? No, I don't. Do I think that LeBron should get a statue outside of the crypto arena? No.
Cavs, I get it. Heat, I get it.
Yeah.
you
No,
think they should do it in both Cleveland and Miami?
Yes.
Cleveland for sure. Miami.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Miami for sure.
Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two-
Crazy.
two-
More Miami than Cleveland, in my opinion.
Well, no, because that's Cleveland's only one. Miami won without LeBron before.
But still, he needs a statue.
No, I'm not saying he does. He shouldn't. I'm just saying I don't know. Cleveland
D
for
Wade
sure.
deserves a statue.
Oh,
Outside
I mean, we don't got
Miami,
it,
but
that's not a
without a doubt,
discussion.
yeah.
But I just don't think that.
with Gabby next to him.
Yo.
I don't think that James Worthy doesn't have a statue outside of the arena yet. I don't see why LeBron gets a statue before James.
No one is put in front of the cryptocurrency arena.
Yeah, no, I just don't. I don't know if he gets a statue outside of.
Do they retire his numbers? Really, my.
The Lakers should not.
Well, that's interesting because the Knicks are retiring Carmelo's number 7.
Drastically
That's
different.
different.
I mean, what did Carmelo win?
Well, the bar is a lot lower.
Yeah.
But
We're not.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Carmelo came to the Garden. That was enough.
Yeah.
Like he put on the jersey.
Damn,
he
the
repped the
bar's
Knicks.
low for the Knicks, huh?
Yeah.
It's just like-
LeBron's got to do way more greatness in the Lakers.
Way more.
jersey before.
Carmelo spent more of his career than he did with Denver. Like that was his career, was the Knicks.
There's
For
the
real.
argument about does Denver retire his 15 or Jokic's 15?
You gotta retire Carmelo's 15 in Denver.
Ooh.
Do you?
Do you?
Absolutely.
What do
He
you
did what?
do?
Hell yeah.
4 seasons? 5 seasons?
And they were good for all of those.
They were
seasons,
great.
pretty much.
But hasn't Jokic already done more for that team
Way-
than Miles
way
did in
more.
his
They
career?
got to the finals, of course he has.
So I'm saying
So,
why,
like, yeah,
they wear
that's
the
why-
same number. They should retire his.
No, they can retire both numbers. Carmelo's Nuggets 15 definitely should be retired, without a doubt.
I think that did more for Jersey culture than it did for the Nuggets.
No, he lifted the Nuggets organization out of the depths of fucking not being talked about since Mutombo left.
Yeah, by matching Air Max 97s to that blue and yellow.
No, they don't do that. They were good. The Nuggets were good. They had some good teams. They went deep. They was favored to win it one year, I think.
I remember. No,
Yeah.
and Melo was no, he wasn't rookie of the year because Bron took it. But oh no, they were different. Did Melo get rookie of the year, or Bron?
He should have got it.
Yeah.
but that's a whole nother conversation.
I thought Darko
abs-
Milicic should have got it.
He
That's just me.
went to the playoffs his rookie year.
True.
Should have got rookie of the year.
But I mean, Demaris, they're going to retire his jersey in Syracuse, right?
I'm pretty sure it might already be.
Oh, that's definitely
They definitely did. He's got
You
the
Kiki Kean, but we like that about Melo. Like we're really like that about Melo.
Melo. He bought a national championship his only year in college.
the
Like,
practice
kidding me?
facility out there is named after him. He donated that.
Yeah.
With Donovan McNabb on the bench.
All right.
I'm sorry, I know
man.
weird sports stats.
So we have the Nuggets. I guess we all could agree the Nuggets will win the championship, right?
How many games?
No,
No,
I don't know if that's
I'm
true.
going for the Heat.
I'm going for the Nuggets only because of Dante, because he's my friend and I know he's been waiting for a championship. I don't know if he's going to be that easy. Jimmy Butler, I think, is going to show up.
Himmy.
You know who else gonna show up? Number 15.
Melo?
No, the other number 15.
Yeah.
MVP 15.
I just don't think it's going to be that easy. I don't think it's going to go 7, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as Nuggets fans think it's going to
I got the Nuggets in 5.
be. 5.
Damn.
Yeah, I got the
Damn.
Nuggets in 5.
Yeah.
On the news.
We're recording this now before game 1. Predictions game 1. I think Heat get the first one.
I think Heat too.
In Denver.
In Denver, yep.
Hell no.
Oh well, no way in Denver.
Fuck no.
They're a
They
mile
just-
high.
They're
No,
mine.
hell no. They was in the beach all year. Like they going up to the mile high. It's gonna be thin air up there. They ain't gonna be able to breathe. No.
Nah, Spoelstra said they could play the game on the moon.
I know what he said.
It doesn't make a difference.
I know exactly what he
And
said.
the Illuminati has their headquarters under the Denver airport, if you didn't know that.
Oh,
No, I did not know that. Thank you for
Look
that
it up.
tidbit.
thank you for telling me. Wow.
Freemason.
I think the Nuggets will win game 1 by at least 16.
Oh, wow.
Wait, you think it's going to be that much of a blowout game?
All right, if Maul's saying that, then that's what's not going to happen.
Oh, so yeah, the Heat are definitely going to win.
We shall see.
All right, well let's end this. We'll be back very shortly. Check
to
out
Patreon.
episode 2 of Ram Radio is now on Patreon.
Ram Radio.
One of my-
92.0 the bricks.
One of my favorite new series that we're doing, and that's going to expand a lot.
I'm good to see that people enjoyed that. We had fun doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Lot of
are
fun.
enjoying our sketch too. If you guys haven't seen our sketch on YouTube, go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
That as well. Finally, we're out of my fucking house. But other than that, yeah, we'll see everyone very soon.
Let's go to Patreon.
All right, well, let's get over to Patreon. Let's talk some shit, have some fun. We'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all be safe. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.
No